Season night. Dana say, Timmy boy, tie it straight. Let's go. Pass the bobbin to the left-hand side. Whoa. Pass the bobbin to the right-hand side. TNL season 8 when we ride. Tide of flies and feel that vibe. Whoa. Tide of flies and feel that. Whoa. Yeah. Dana in the studio with that retro flow. Aviators on and the shag lights glow. Tim at the vice with a disco grin. Rolling up sleeves saying let's tie again. Started off strong with the atomic worm. Then the waltz worm giving that body a squirm. A killer bug dancing like an 80s teen. Lady Macano midge gliding soft and clean. Gold ribbit hairs here shining up the night. So for compare done looking extra bright. Better woolly bugger strutting funk on the beat. Turbo Beetle buzzing like the rhythm's complete. Pass the bobbin to the left-hand side. Pass the bobbin to the right-hand side. Tie them flies and let it ride. Thursday nights we worldwide. Now listen up close. This the heart of the show. The TNL family everywhere we go. They shine the brightest, lift us up high. They're the heartbeat thump of every single tie. Only quality people, that's the fam we're in. Love people, catch fish, that's how we begin. Every Thursday night we gather, shoulder to shoulder. The TNL spirit just keeps getting bolder. From the first let's go to the final cheer. It's the TNL family bringing magic here. Dana and Tim keep the rhythm alive. But the fam is the reason that season 8 thrives. Way past the bobbin to the left-hand side. Pass the bobbin to the right-hand side. Tie them flies and let it ride. Thursday nights we worldwide. Polished pheasant tail, strutting in boots. Clifford skating cat is skating real cute. 2-bit hooker dropping beads in flight. Tim's hopper vibing like pure delight. Foundling grooving with that dead hair crown. Woolly scoping booming with the bassline sound. Rope it up, stonefly swinging in strong. Gold Bob 2.0 singing his song. TJ Hooker stonefly flexing its chrome. And throbbing chubby dancing like it's going back home. Duracell jig sparking up the night. Pool toy opera splishing left and right. Club sandwich hopper stacked so tall. Screaming Banshee wailing down the hall. Sanchez double bunny hopping funky and free. Got her cat is closing out season 8 with glee. She passed the bobbin to the left hand side. Passed the bobbin to the right hand side. Channel fam, we're unified. Season 8, enjoy the ride.
Bing, bang, boom. Timmy looks so good in that fancy old workout gear you got on.
Stretching it out.
You had on in the show in the early beginnings of...
you're talking about my leotard.
yeah. The work I had to do to get you not to wear your other outfit.
Was there less material in my other outfit?
There was a strip at your loins, and...
Nobody likes a lack of loin strip.
Well, there wasn't a lack of loin strip. There was only a loin strip. So somebody clicked on the link to this crazy fly tying show, and they see 6 people in kayaks.
Well, yeah,
what in the heck is that going on there, boys and girls?
It's fly toga.
Fly toga. What does fly toga do?
Well, this is the part of the show. You got to get those fingers active. You need to type in the comments who you think out of our great sponsors up there are going to win.
Kevin Radcliffe says, what are they doing to those paddles?
It's like a guitar. They're playing.
They're
the ones playing the music right now. one note at a time.
Well, different strokes for different folks, Kevin.
Yep. I'm going to go with fishfield.ca.
Yeah, all right. So what you got to do here is
choose your winner.
Type it in. You went first.
No, I was just joking. I was just picking a female up there.
Oh, I think they all are.
Oh, okay.
It might make a mean latte by the looks of it, but either which way, you just gotta do this thing called choose your racer, and you gotta pick a winner or someone you think is gonna be a winner. Typically, Tim, what'd you go last time?
3 for 4, 2 for 4, and 3
2 for 4, 2 for 4, and I think I went 2.
You did 2 last week too.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. So just type it in the comments because what can you win, Tim? Tell them.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Jack box, nothing.
Just bragging rights.
Bragging rights, but yeah, it's getting you to learn how to use the comments. So you're going to type in your favorite racer. I can't look at them the same way now that Kevin brought that up.
Ruined it for me too.
Type it in the comments.
A neat trick to this though. Like if you, like what ups your odds of winning is if when you put their name in there, then you go back up and you share.
Yeah, share. That's a good point. I was going to bring it up, but I forgot.
Helps your odds.
Sharing is caring. So you're going to type in your favorite sponsor, and then you're going to go share this post. If it's a YouTube link, well, share that YouTube link to your Facebook page. Anything to get more people in here and hanging out with us tonight. We got some fly tying. We got some giveaways. All new Flyingo hasn't crashed yet, and last week was a bit of a debacle. Ooh. But before we get to that, I'm going to go with Wolf Creek Anglers, number 5, at the top of the race. Just rubbing the rod.
I think I'm going to stick with Fishfield.
All right, Fishfield, Wolf Creek Anglers, you guys get your races. I thought about something. Maybe we can just do like, you could just do 1 and then colon, and then your winner. And that way we know which race you chose it on. Because we do 4 races and they're all 15 seconds long, and sometimes things freeze. So without further ado, on number 1, I've chosen Wolf Creek Anglers. Tim's chosen fishfuel.ca. And we would put that in the comments if we had that ability. But here we are. Race is going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I never did enjoy their music they gave us.
Little push from behind here.
TFO Canada. Shore fishing is
gonna take it. Oh, man.
Yeah, shore fishing has taken race number 1, folks.
Yeah.
In a close second is TFO Canada. It looks like fishfuel.ca and Wolf Creek Anglers, me and you, Tim, neck and neck.
Neck and neck. So,
0 for 1. I don't know. Did you win? Did you share it enough times? Guys, there's 84 people in here right now, and this should have at least 164 shares.
Yeah.
Because you're going to share it to the right page, and then that's your friend, and your friend shares it to his page. It's exponential growth, just like that. But we do something tonight where you do win prizes, and that's called flyingo.ca. We'll talk about that. Lots to do. So much time. We're going to try to keep the show to 2 hours, but it never works. So we'll see you around 3 hours at the end of the show. We also do something called Beer 30, but we'll get to that. Who you picking? I'm going with TFO Canada.
Oh, TFO, hey. I'm going to stick with fishfuel.ca.
Yeah, their friends are sticking with TFO Canada, and I am also going to go with TFO Canada. Shore fishing was the winner of the last race, so get your bids in, throw them down in the comments. Fly toga, folks. It gets your fingers warm, because what happens, Tim, if you don't have warmed up fingers?
You just break thread.
You break thread, and no, we don't want you to break thread. We want you to come in here with limber, and still didn't figure out that place in there between the phalanges.
Oh, we'll look it up.
The interphalangeal costal joint.
I believe
IPCJ. Okay,
IPCJ.
We're stretching out the IPCJ. All right, I chose TFO Canada. Tim stuck with
fishfuel.ca.
He is not a quitter, but here we go, folks. Race number 2 of episode 4. Oh, this is neck and neck.
This is tight.
This is
not for me. See you later. Off the screen. Come back. Come back. Come on.
My goodness.
No.
What is Wolf Creek doing? What is Wolf Creek Anglers doing? Coming up in the rear and absolutely decimating
Yeah, we might get skunked.
All of us. All right. Well, I don't think have ever been skunked.
No. Today might be the day.
So stressful. I know the comments come in a little bit delayed, but did you win? Are you 0-fer or are you 2-fer?
0 for 2 for.
Well, there's a good chance that you can still get in on the winning circle because, well, we got 2 more of these races, folks. Fly toga, stretch out that interphalangeal costal joint, the IPCG.
IPCJ.
Join spell with a G in this case.
IPCG.
All right, I'm going to go with fishfuel.ca.
You stole
Well,
mine.
you told me to go first.
Well, I know, but
you
I
got to
was
play the
sticking with
game
it.
when you make the rules.
All right, well, I think I'm going to go Hyde. I want to race neck and neck.
All right, fishfuel.ca for me and Hyde for Timmy. This is the second last race of episode 4. Can we get back on the winning track? Well, we could still go 2 for 2 because there's 2 left.
There is.
And here we go, 5-4.
3-2.
1-0. Oh, much smoother than the rocket ships last week. They that out of space thing here.
Come on, Hyde.
Oh, what is the randomness? Oh, here we go. Here goes Granny.
It's fish pond.
Here goes Granny.
It's fish
Here goes
pond.
Granny.
What
Fish
the heck?
pond. Oh no.
0 for 3 for.
Unbelievable. Tim.
It's not good.
Oh, we've got Fishpond, TFO Canada. No, Shore actually won the first one.
Yep.
And Wolf Creek Anglers.
Got a quick one, too.
Yeah, they came in hot, just like Granny did there. All right, this is the last and final race, making up 1 minute of total race time on every single episode. And we've done some research, and 1 minute of fly toga makes sure your fingers are loose.
Nimble as can be.
Nimble. So if your uncle comes in and says, pull my finger, well, you can tell him to pull your finger because it is absolutely stretched out. And you don't have to worry about anything going wrong in that situation.
Leave the uncles out of it. All right, who are you going with? Last one, last chance.
What about the aunties? Let's talk about your
aunties?
All right, final race. Fishfield.ca. I got a feeling.
Can't believe you stole my pick for the last 2. Okay,
Yep.
well,
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
going Shore.
Yep.
Shore.
All right, fishfield.ca. I cannot, Kevin, you ruined a lot of things for me. A simple children's game has taken a turn for the worse. Thanks to Mr. Radcliffe. Kev, did you get your shirt? I ordered a Grandma's Couch Sun shirt.
Oh, nice. Good choice.
And it's going to look good on the river this summer. So here we go. Fishfield.ca for myself. And who'd you go with?
Shore fishing.
Shore Fishing. They already won once, Tim. Do you think it is random?
I know it is.
All right. It's sort of. I don't know how random, but the final race of episode 4, this 15 seconds of absolute glory. Kevin Hall. Come on, Hyde. You owe me. Hyde for one last time. Too much paddle stroking and forgot to pull the anchor. Well, that does happen out there.
It does.
Fishfield.ca in 5-4.
3-2.
1-0. Final race. Here we go. Oh, Fishfield. Look at they getting behind.
Yeah, that's the best
Fishfield.ca is
line.
getting behind.
Come on.
And
on,
then
Shore.
just like that.
Come on, Shore.
Oh, this one is. Oh, Hyde.
does it.
Hyde. For everyone in the hideout. Hyde giveth.
Hyde give it.
Hyde drift boats. Our friends down at Hyde pulled the final race out of the bag.
Oh, man. 0 for 4. That's a new one for me.
Hyde.
Is this what it feels like normally?
Well, it's saying something about when we put drift boats into the race.
Yeah, it's true. Weird.
That's how it goes, folks. That is Fly Toga, but that is the first segment of a multifaceted fly tying show. Some people say it is the most immersive fly tying show on the planet. And I agree. I agree.
Facts don't
But
lie.
for this to be one of the most greatest things you've ever tuned into, we get to have a little bit of help.
That's true.
And you've just seen them all racing here. And now, cooperatively together, we just like to show you guys a little bit of a spread that they've laid out for you. And we'll come right back and we'll get into roll call. We'll check out who you are, where you're from, what you're drinking, and we have another funny question for you.
Innovation is in our DNA here at Fishpond, and this year we're raising the bar. From the brand new Storm Shadow line with industry-first weather resistance to new Nomad neck models crafted for any application. Built for every mile, the entire line is crafted for the rugged demands of adventure travel to the ease of everyday angling. Head on over to fishpondusa.com to find a dealer near you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's roll call!
Oh, yeah. Let us know where you're from, what you're drinking.
Check in, check in.
And
What is
what's the
your
question?
favorite glute exercise?
Glute, you would.
Your glutamus maximus. Oh,
right.
yeah.
Lay it in the
Roll call.
comments.
Type it in fast. Roll call!
Oh, this is way better than all the other music you play.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I like it. I like it a lot. Roll call. Wow. That's like an anthem. I like it.
Gotta play the other music.
Oh.
Keep us backed up.
There it is.
There it is. Back to the stuff
to the
that
stuff
sucks.
we don't like.
Back to stroking the oars. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Well, you had the instructions given to you in song. We want to see where you're from, what you're drinking, and
What is your favorite glute exercise?
exercise? That's a good question, actually.
Yeah. So I could say I'm Dana from Olds.
And I'm Tim Hepworth from
And my
Northern
favorite
Alberta.
glute exercise is climbing the ladder to switch out the Christmas lights.
Oh, that's good. What would be my favorite? I think I'm going to go with some lunges.
Oh, the lounges.
Lunges.
Oh, I think nobody's favorite things are the lunges. So, anyways, this is about you guys, not about us. And therefore,
That's not bad.
yeah, it's not bad. We got Sean from Calgary drinking water.
What
A little H2O, a little Cole Clayton. Ken Hall, 2 wins, 2 for 4, 50%. No photo mojo. Paulie D here, sipping Beam on the rocks in 9 Mile Falls, Washington.
Very nice.
I wonder who else we got here. Jeff Crap. Double consonants at the end, and they both sound like.
One's got to be silent. I
We
just
got
don't know which one.
Scotty Borshelt from Detroit.
What's up,
Drinking a
Scotty?
PBR Tall Boy. Yeah, we'll get a Spotify playlist
Yeah,
going.
that's
Danny Olstrom, the great state of Utah, drinking some high quality H2O. First fly that we're going to tie.
Going to be the better woolly bugger.
And by tying the better woolly bugger, what kind of thread should they get going, Timmy?
Well, I'm tying with some UTC 140, and I'm tying it in a color appropriate to the fly. So we're tying a brown better woolly bugger. So mine is going to be a brown olive, which I'll also use for the other fly.
Nice. So I guess once you get that in the bobbin,
You're good to go.
you're good to go. You're good to tie the flies tonight. And we're tying 2 flies, the better woolly bugger and the Turbo Beetle. Both flies, which can be found in your Season 8 kit, Episode 4. And you got all your materials sourced out, cut up for you, ready to go. You don't have to run around the fly tying room or make a quick trip, rip down to the fly shop, and hopefully they have what you need. It's all right there in your kit, ready to go. You just basically dump it out on your tray and
Start
party
tying.
on, Garth.
Garth.
Who's Garth?
I know who he is now because you taught me about him.
Garth Brooks?
No.
Wayne and Garth.
Wayne and Garth.
No, he's never heard of Wayne's World before.
Sorry, I'm not as old as you.
What does your shirt say, Tim?
I don't know. I was looking for some tape to block out some of the words, but
Nope. It says, if at first you don't succeed, do what Dana told you the first time.
But you conveniently lost the one that said the reciprocal
Yeah, I was
to trust me, you know.
lost. I had to do an oil change.
Yeah.
And I was
Needed a shop rig.
I do have a Tim-tastic shirt I could have worn.
What are you doing to me?
Maybe I do it. Maybe I do
commercial
a
break.
costume change here at a commercial break.
I think that's called
What do we got here? We got Kevin Z444 or Jana sipping on old-fashioned Kevin sitting, not sipping.
Sitting, not sipping.
Is Jana sitting? No, okay, I was confused. Jana's sipping on old-fashioned Kevin. Wait, asking for a friend. Was there supposed to be a comma
Yeah.
in there somewhere?
Or is that the glute exercise?
We got Ken Hall. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think it's called sitting, not sipping. That's his favorite glute exercise.
Oh, man.
We had last week, the ab exercise was quite simply the coffee later.
Yeah.
And now I got to write these down. You keep talking.
Coffee
Who's
coffee
here?
later. All right. Who else we got here? Well, you had these all confused now, but we've got Darren from Airdrie drinking a Man Crush, and he loves your
You
song.
found it. You found
Yeah.
it.
Great song. We got Ron in the house tuning in from New Hampshire with a bit of home shine. Is that like moonshine? Sounds good. Cole Clayton from Cochrane drinking water in the home gym, listening while riding the bike. Ooh, look at him exercising and partaking in the show.
Oh, I think he's trying to get brownie points.
Oh, I think he is. We got Roger Beatty coming at you from the frozen tundra that is North Carolina. Can't imagine that North Carolina is that cold.
I was thinking north of Caroline, like Alberta,
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, I don't think
Different.
that is true. I'm confused. You probably need a bit of a scroll here. We got
Got Kevin Radcliffe.
Radcliffe down on Tabor. Help my boy move, drinking Wiser Deluxe.
Ooh. Wiser Deluxe.
Is that a?
I don't,
I
is that a
don't
beer?
know. It's like the Wiser Hood, but no, I don't think. Maybe it's just not a beer. Graham Balcom, he made her back. Ottawa this week. Whiskey. Cross country skiing is great for the glutes. There we go.
That's actually true.
I've never done it, but I could assume
never
because I've
suffered.
seen some people that do it and they have nice glutes.
You looking at me again?
Yeah, I just can't wait to find out what sitting, not sipping is. Novland loves the hip thrusters, and Dave Rutherford is probably going after some Cherry Gatorade Zero deadlifts sitting in Gull Lake.
Gull Lake. Made it home on time. Got Jeremy Tofino Brewing
Ethereal IPA. He has a fine and distinguished taste in coffees and beers.
When my glutes pucker when a nice cut is on.
Oh,
Great tune.
nice cut. I don't actually. Dan doesn't exercise his
come on.
glutes. Dan,
Gotta.
that is the train that
It's a
carries
lot
the
lot of
the
potential
freight to the station. If you know what I mean. That is the train that takes the freight through the tunnels. If you know what I'm getting at here. Kenny
man.
Hall, what is the best glute exercise? Laughing his arse off. That's his best glute exercise.
Good.
That doesn't, you lose them if you laugh it off. Oh, we got Duchess, Alberta. We got Mr.
Duchess.
Ray already drinking the glitter bomb, which we're going to be
That's
trying
what we're
out here
having.
shortly on Beer 30.
Nice.
G'day, folks. Kenny B down in the land down under, just taking a quick peek in. Kenny's checking all the quick ties. And like a good student, he's always showing up for class on time.
Yes. We got
Trevor.
the new Papa in
New
White
daddy.
Court. Drinking Glenmorangie.
I think it's Glen Morgan.
Morangle.
Morangi. Glen
18-year-old
Morangi.
Scotch and a Jasper Brewing Crisp Hills double fisting. I enjoy sumo squats.
Yeah, they're good
Yeah,
for your
that's good.
hamstrings and your crotcholochus. Because you
The
can't
loin.
walk after you get those done. Troy Tracy, New Brunswick, and not drinking anything. You might be dehydrated. You should grab yourself a glass of water because things are going to heat up here. You're going to start sweating, especially if you get into Flyingo and you tie or you don't win or you don't know which door to choose.
Travis, is there a glute exercise in there? I'm just questioning. DP traveling.
Where do you see this?
Utah wife driving.
Double pen. No,
yeah. I know.
DP traveling.
Yeah.
Well, I
Write
guess
it down.
I do not want that to be caught anywhere in my notebook. Tomorrow at the
gosh.
gym, we're doing some DP traveling.
Yep.
Any takers? Do you need a partner or a couple? You might need a couple. There might require 3 people
Oh man.
to do something like that. Philly Griffith Jr. from Calgary drinking some kinky root beer my wife bought.
Kinky root beer.
Do you think that's an innuendo?
It's like spicy root beer.
I don't know. I don't know. You should
Phil.
you should fill us in on that, Phil. Or maybe the kinky root beer. That's his leg, back, butt, squats, glutes exercise.
I know, but you got to be more descriptive. You can't just
Yeah,
leave it
I
at
know,
these
just throwing it out
innuendos.
there like kinky root beer. Neil Smudgy doing the do, Airdrie, Alberta. Not really sure what best glute exercise I love.
Just loves them all.
I love yoga pants.
Yeah.
It's not a glute exercise.
No.
Oh,
Just fills them out.
Arctic Grayling, Cochrane, Alberta, Rickards Red, and Butt Crunch. It's like Captain
Is
Crunch,
that
but
like
it's for the butt.
Kegels
You just
for your
stick,
butt?
you stick your Captain Crunch in your butt and you crunch it. Party on, Wayne, Jeff Kraft, Gavin Jones, welcome. He loves it. Boots and cats and boots and
just
cats and
beatboxing.
Jeff Kraft. Roger Beatty snacking on some chips and queso and enjoying a tall, frosty, cold one.
Very
Nice. Neil Smudgy is face green smiling. That might be that he finally found out which glute exercise he likes. Face green smiling. All right, put that right beside the sitting, not sipping. Howdy from Colorado up near 11 Mile. Wow. Is that like where, what's his name's from? 9 Mile or the rapper, the white guy?
No, that's 8.
8 Mile.
That was a movie title, not in person.
No, it's a place by Detroit. I've been there.
What?
Yeah, it's called 8 Mile.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
don't act so white, Tim.
He was as white as they
Bro,
come.
yeah, well, there was a time when the greatest rapper in the world was white and the greatest golf player was not white. Tiger Woods.
Well, I know. I just don't know what to say that's not going to be offensive.
It's not offensive. It's a fact. It's a fact. Lost my glutes years ago. Well, Ty is the worst. The baby's having a bottle, no squats, but maybe some squirts.
Yep.
Baby poo. Nothing smells like baby poo.
Don't miss that.
I never got it. But I can imagine.
What's glutes?
I have to ask my
Oh,
wife. She's the
Roger.
one. The engine for the train that gets through the tunnels. That's how you do it. You didn't mention partaking or watching. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's why I did bring up the yoga pants. The Lululemon. What was Buddy say? The ha-ha honeydews?
Yeah, the hoo-ha honeydew.
Neil Smudgy's going to maybe have some coffee later, but bro's going to be 6-pack ripped. Easy to say. Is Tim sipping on cream of some yum?
Jeremy.
Well, with that being said, what we can do is assure you guys.
Sip on something. Glitter bomb.
Our good buddy down in Dutchess, Ray, has already beat us to the glitter bomb, the old flashy attractor. We'll take you through this one. Brought to you by our friends at Shore Fishing and TFO Canada, where we review 2 beers every episode. We try to post them far enough in advance so you guys can go find them and buy them and try them with us and let us know what you think. And then we're going to rank them on a scale of 1 to 5.
That we are, Dana, good sir. This one is the Glitter Bomb, the Flashy Attractor. This is from Phillips Brewing and Malting Co. in Victoria, BC. This is a hazy pale ale. Hazy pale ale. It has a 5% alcohol content. The vibe of this beer, this is your favorite attractor pattern, the one with a little bit of flashaboo in the tail. It's designed to catch your eye and your taste buds without being too heavy. The Hatch Hazy Pale, Phillips brewed this to be sparkly. It's got a very light, fluffy body and dances on the tongue like a dry fly in the riffle. Oh, you have a lot of fun writing this.
Yep.
On the palate, it explodes with lush citrus and tropical fruit. But because it's only 5%, it finishes very clean. It doesn't stick to the roof of your mouth. Best paired with a high-sticking nymphs or a casual evening wade. It's light enough that you can have a couple and still tie a size 22 midge.
Guys, to hear me, if you couldn't tie a size 22 midge before, maybe now you can. What happened to the whole ritual here?
Sorry, I didn't even dance on my tongue.
All right, cheers,
All right,
folks.
cheers.
Glitter bombs up. Let's try it out and see how she goes.
She's pretty, what's the word?
Hazy? Well, it is a hazy pale ale.
Somewhere between dawn and early. We worked all day, we tied all night. Now pour it heavy, pour it right. No one's driving, no one's fast. We're just here to make it last. Raise it up, don't ask why. Let it foam, let it fly.
Finally, a beer that says it has citrus that tastes like citrus.
Oh, I got one for you coming up.
Another round for a friend or two. For the lies we tell, for the
Well,
things we'll do, for the fish
I kind of really like it.
we'll swear. We're this big, right on.
I don't know yet.
Like, do this when you put it in your mouth. Dave Rutherford taught me it. Yeah. Aerate it. Apparently, it's just like wine, Dave. Dave, do you approve of how I'm sampling my beers?
You got to see the tannins and see your lines.
Pour it slow and pour it early. Pour it slow and pour it early.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
It still has a bit of a,
it's a little-
let's call it a orange rind.
Yeah, like that. Like
The rind, the
rind,
bitterness
bitter.
on the rind, yeah. But it's not like hanging around your mouth, and stealing your wife when you're not home kind of bitterness.
Yeah. No, that would be bitter.
But it definitely is peeking in your bedroom window at night.
Sneaky Pete.
All right, you know what? It's not bad. I'm gonna go with.
Yeah.
Go with 3 beers.
I'm going 3 too.
All right, it's a round of 3s, folks. 3 for me and 3 for Tim. What does 3 mean? Well, it's a solid day nymphing. You know what we said? High stick and nymphs are a casual evening wade. Reliable and enjoyable, but nothing epic. Cam Walnuts in the house. And if, Ray, we want to know your opinion because we do know that you had the glitter bomb. And I also think Tyler Hershey said he was going to do it, but I think Hirsch is late for school.
Oh, I'm texting him right now.
Hirsch is late for school.
We're talking about you and you're late.
Such a fun part of the show, folks. And trying to do a better job at getting those beers. And I know our friends down in the Americas are probably unable to get some of these Canadian beers because of the old border war thing going on. But I will be finding some non-Canadian beers even if it is just Coors Light. I mean, whatever. It is Beer 30. It is a fun time to be together, hang out, try a beer. And I want to thank our friends at Shore Fishing and TFO Canada for helping make this segment happen.
What a cool sponsorship and good place to do
awesome. And like Eric said, I like beer, so sign us up. Yeah, we got another beer. We got another beer. We got to tie some flies because that next beer is going to put Tim
Too bad.
down in the saddle. So as we're going to be tying the better woolly bugger, what happens here on Thursday Night Live fly tying is we actually tie some flies, believe it or not, but mostly just like a guided day on the river with us. Yeah, well, fishing is a big part of it, and catching fish is a huge part of it, but the biggest part is this. Just hanging out, building memories, making memories, and having fun with our friends and our brothers, and so that's kind of what Thursday Night Live is. We also do a little bit of an educational segment, and I'm going to tell you the two flies this week don't really have a lot of jam in that part of it because there's not a lot they are or they aren't. It's pretty simple, but I will run you through the getting buggy section, and then it's going to head over to Tim. He's going to tie the better woolly bugger, and we'll try another beer, tie another fly, and then we're going to get into some flyingo. But I also wanted to throw this out to you guys. If you did want to come on the show tonight, you just need a phone and a headset. And I'll tell you how to do that after the next Beer 30, which will be in about 25 minutes. So I've got it set up to welcome a guest since we don't have anyone on the couch. I thought, hey, what? Maybe you guys. The people who are far, you can join in. It's super easy. I just would like you to have some headphones on your phone so we don't get all this feedback. And I'll put the link in the comments how to jump in and become a guest.
Yeah.
And you will be the couch people. But before that,
time for getting buggy.
It's getting buggy with Dana! What's behind curtain number 1? It's got marabou. It's got hackle. It's not just another woolly bugger. The better woolly bugger.
alrighty.
Woolly bugger.
Yes, that's right. That's what we're going to be going through here on this segment called Getting Buggy with Dana, the better woolly bugger. And the better woolly bugger is just simply the fly that you see. It looks a lot like a bugger, but it's just better. And what we're going to kind of cover here is why soft hackle beats stiff hackle. And that, Tim, is not what she said. Not at all. It's just what works for this fly. And I did kind of grab a video off YouTube I saw, and I got some credit for the guy that filmed this fly in his fish tank. And so we're going to go through that too. If you have questions here, Tim's always watching the comments. I'm watching the comments, and we'll kind of answer that. So probably one of the first flies you ever tied beside a San Juan worm was a woolly bugger. Some very simple steps and some steps in that fly that go into so many more flies, which is why it's often taught near the beginning of your fly tying journey. Not the sulfur compare done. Or what was the one we tied last year with to marry the wings? I muted you.
You did. Was it like the Marianne something? Yeah.
Mary, no, it was the Mary. The Mary Machine Bell, the Parmachine Bell.
Parmachine Bell, that's what it was, yeah.
Oh, can't believe we did that. Here we go, getting buggy with Dana, the better woolly bugger. The original woolly bugger was created by Russell Blessing in 1967, and it uses a stiff rooster saddle hackle. Right? Remember that stuff when you used to tie the woolly bugger? But now you'll never tie the woolly bugger again because you learned the better woolly bugger. This one has what some people use as a call it a Brahma bugger or a soft hackle bugger, and we're just going to call it the better woolly bugger, right? So modern tires like McFly Angler, who we've got this video of him swimming this through his fish tank, and Tightline Video have been the ones that I've seen tie this fly. They kind of had an epiphany that this stiff hackle was great for keeping a fly from sinking, but terrible for movement. It's just way too stiff. And so when they switched to like a chickaboo or a Brahma hen, the fly lost its buoyancy, but it gained this credible life, which is what we want our flies to do. And if you're concerned about the buoyancy, then just use a sinking or a floating line and not a sinking line. You do know that you can use a sinking line on streamers and you can use a floating line on streamers. Why would you use one or the other? Well, quite simply, I think the biggest misconception about that might be a golden nugget is very few anglers know what the fly was designed for. Okay? They can say to you, oh, I love the Crelix Minnow. Blah, blah, blah. I use it with a sink line and blah, blah, blah. Right? I'm not trying to put anyone down here. I'm just saying I've heard it lots. And it's like, what is the action? What is that fly meant to do? The person like Kelly Gallup, one of the most storied streamer designers in planet Earth of current era, has a reason that they put different feathers on different streamers. They have a reason why they shape the deer hair head differently. What's the one that really horrible fishing? It's Tommy Lynch did it. It's the deer hair is like super sharp. Remember the black and purple one you tied?
Oh, that drunken disorderly?
Drunken disorderly. So great fly, horrible fly. Because most people tie it on and they just cast it out and they just reef on it. And you don't know how to work the fly is going to be ineffective. So just like we stated here, with the idea that this hackle is going to not keep your fly as buoyant and you're going to panic. Well, sink tip or non-sink tip, which also helps you to get your flies down if you need them down, because our good friend Dan Ahlstrom, who's in the show tonight, can tell you about a really fun day with me and Tim when we had all of our streamer eats on the surface.
Some even being jigged by the oar.
But I'm telling you what, folks, when you see a day like that, with a lot of these surface eats on streamers, it changes your perspective and you're like, oh my goodness, we don't always need to have sink tips and we don't always need to have all this weight on them and we don't even need dumbbell eyes. And wow, a fly like the better woolly bugger might just be the greatest thing since the chenille worm. So I'm going to show you some of this underwater footage in the fish tank. What does it resemble? I don't know, a leech, a bait fish. They're always moving. The leeches are undulating. The bait fish, while they're not just hanging out, they're not a big fish that can just kind of hold up in the water column. They're always on the lookout. They're always running because they are prey. So you want your fly to be just like prey. So remember I'm just going to show you this clip here if it pops up here next, because it's super cool, and what we're gonna do is just read what this video is gonna show you. Your jerk pause, retrieve, because you are the fly. Please, guys, when you're streamer fishing, remember a few things. It's not easy. It's not a fish every cast. It's not a fish every hour. It might be a really long time until you see a fish. If you want a streamer fish, you have to commit to the craft. And you can't tell me you want a streamer fish, and in 40 minutes when you don't see one, tell me about your high school football shoulder injury. If you want a streamer fish, you have to commit to the craft, because you want to see a fly get eaten by a fish in that method, right? If you want to dry fly fish, go dry fly fish. Don't panic when it's not working, right? But you also, a big part of that is you got to know how to work that fly. I can't stress that enough. And in this fly case, strip, or jerk, just like the racers were doing at the start of the show. But they weren't pausing. They were just jerk, pause. I just can't wait to get to this video because This guy did a really awesome job, and McFlyangler is him on YouTube, and so just check it out. You'll see the difference between that and his, I think it's like a Chinese fighting fish or whatever they're called. Tim's just doing his nails for the show, but yeah. Anyways, watch this video, okay? Yeah, jerk, pause, jerk, pause, strip, pause, strip, pause, strip, pause. See how that marabou, it undulates? I can't, look at that. Absolutely takes off like, oh my goodness. That fish is absolutely magical. So if this video has not convinced you that the better woolly bugger is better, then I guess it's just go back to nymphing. I guess you're no love lost here. Just trying to help you out. And I was super impressed. So if you do go check out McFlyangler on YouTube, you can look up his better woolly bugger, and you'll see the video he posted. And just great job. That's super cool. I wish I had an aquarium that I could do that with more of the flies, but I do not. So my pro tip is, remember that the head, like Tim will show you, near the front, is going to be a little bigger, going to be pushing a little more water. And why do we want to do that? Well, because there's something called a lateral line. So fish feel that vibration or the movements, and when the water's a little dirty is when the bigger fish hunt cloudy, dirtyish water, big fish on the hunt. So we do want this fly to make some movement. When it's gin clear and low and really bright out, probably don't need a fly to move as much water as we do it to be sparkly, as we do need it to shimmer, because the fish can see it a long ways away, and when they see this little glint, they can move after that. So that's all I got for the Betty. You called it Betty too on the quick ties. Well, we might just call it the Betty woolly bugger.
Well, you heard it there. All the good information. But the biggest golden nugget you're going to take away from Dana and that entire sequence is streamer fishing. If you're not putting the action on the fly doesn't look like anything. It's important in how you fish to be intentional with streamers. And this one we're tying up today is no exception to that rule. So what are we doing that's different? What are we doing with materials that's different in comparison to a standard woolly bugger? We're not counter wrapping wire. We're using a lot bigger saddle hackle. You could even venture over into what is called schlappen, which is a little bit bigger. And in a lot of our bigger streamers, we use schlappen as our collars, as our hackle, because it's bigger fiber, creates more movement and bigger profile. We're also going to be kind of reverse tying our hackle today. So we're going to be tying in the tip first and working it back towards the butt end, because we're trying to build that bulk at the front of the fly, not the rear end of the fly. As most baitfish or leeches, even, why am I blanking, sculpins, if you look at them, they have a broad shaped head and they thin out in the body. And that's kind of what we're mimicking in building this style of fly. So let's head on over to the vise. Let's take a peek at this and let's get rolling on this pattern. So here is your better woolly bugger. As you can tell, a lot bulkier, bushier. Believe it or not, that is hackle that's all up underneath this. This is the butt end of the butt end of that feather with the more tight hackle at the rear, thin at the rear, and builds bulk from here. Really cool looking pattern. It's actually pretty simple. We are tying it weightless today, and we did just talk about weight versus not weight. This fly definitely could be tied with weight, could put a bead up front. How we're tying it today is going to be without the bead, but both are appropriate for different circumstances. But don't be afraid to fish a streamer high in the water column. Also major golden nugget there. Okay, let's pop that out. Let's get our next hook in the vise. We are tying this on a size 8 streamer hook today. So not a giant hook by any means, but the pattern overall is going to be somewhere in that kind of 2.5 inch in length. So a good size streamer overall. What I'm tying with for thread, like I said, I'm using this, it's called golden or olive brown or something, UTC 140. I'm just using it, it's a dark color, kind of suits the fly. As we come in here, we are going to start our thread just about an eye length behind the eye and start taking thread wraps rearward down the hook shank. Come in here and trim out our tail again. Then we're going to take thread all the way back to the top of the bend. Just laying down a nice kind of base layer for our marabou to lay down. Don't want to go over the bend. I kind of want to stop where the barb of the hook is. Now with our marabou, here's a nice long string of marabou. So length is going to be important here, and we'll show you how to measure the proper length of tail. But also, if you, in a lot of patterns, and traditionally in a woolly bugger, you would come down and you would use your scissors to tear off what they would call those straighter, finer tips, so you have more bushiness in the tail. Personally speaking, I like these on this fly, and most of the patterns I tie that use marabou as a tail, it gives more length and movement in the back. Okay, if I only have the big bushy stuff, yes, it does move. Doesn't have as nice a taper if I take those tips off. So I like to leave them on. That's a personal preference thing, but that's how I'm gonna tie it up today. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna measure a tail. So I'm gonna slide my fingers down. I'm gonna add a little bit of moisture to my fingers so I can measure out this tail. Now I want this tail to roughly be a full hook shank in length, could maybe be a touch longer, but at least a full hook shank in length. I'm gonna transfer that measurement back, change hands, and now when I go to take my first gathering wrap here, I wanna make sure that my fingers up here stay nice and tight, holding that feather up on top of the hook shank and not letting it spin around. I'm gonna gather up my thread here, take my first wrap, gonna do 1, 2, add another one, make sure it's good and secure, make sure it's right up on top. Now what's important here is that we don't trim out this front or this rear butt section of this feather. We're actually going to use it to build bulk and to create a little bit of groundwork on that hook shank. Because in this pattern, we don't use chenille like in a standard woolly bugger or dubbing where you're going to put that up the hook shank and then wrap back over it. We're going to use the feather itself here, butt section of the marabou, to create that bulk. So from here, I'm just going to start taking some thread wraps. I'm going to kind of pull on this butt section, just going to do nice open spiral thread wraps towards the eye of the hook. And I do want to leave myself a little bit of space up by the eye, so I'm not going to take it all the way up. I'm going to pull that material straight up and cut it off at a shallow angle, just like so. And then I'm going to drive the butt section of that feather down with some thread wraps. We are going to make a bit of a dam of a head here with thread at the end. Now from here, I'm going to go ahead and grab my next material, which is going to be the gold flash that we put in the tail. So you got quite a bit of it in your kit. This looks like this. Okay. We're going to tie in just a single strand on either side of the hook shank on the tail. Now there's a couple of ways to do that. I'm going to bring my thread back here first so it's in the right position. I'm going to grab that flash. I'm going to do this just one piece at a time. I'll show you. If you're watching the quick ties later, I do it all at once, but this is just a nice simple way to show you. I'm just going to lay it down on one side of the hook shank. I'm going to get a thread wrap over top of it and then work my thread back towards that feather again, making sure it's good and secure. And I do want it to be pretty close to right on the edge of the marabou, kind of like that lateral line Dana was saying, right down the edge of the pattern. Then I can grab the other side of this that I tied in and just lay it back down this side, and again wrap back over top of it to secure it down, and then bring my thread right back to the back here again. So right now I've got 2 pieces of marabou laying down. I kind of tied one in to the proper length at the start, but I'm going to pull the marabou back and then trim off the longer piece right at the back of the marabou. Don't want to cut any of that marabou.
Question about what do you do with the leftover marabou? Turn it into dubbing or not worth it?
The leftover marabou that I cut out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's as far as I'm concerned, it's a junk piece. I mean, if you just because we cut it straight off, you have those straight edges, but you definitely could pull some of this off, like so. Like I could go like this, pull it off, kind of square it back up again, and even if I wanted to make a fuller tail, I could come and set that back on top, right? It's not a total waste, it's just not as easy to work with as the feather itself, but not a bad question at all. Definitely could do that. Okay, from here, we only got one more material to put in this, and that's going to be our hackle. Now, not a traditional hackle, okay? This is a very long saddle hackle, okay? It's got stiff more stiff fibers down here at the point than it does back here at the back end. And in a perfect world, we're gonna finish off by using these almost marabou and character like this part of the feather at the very butt section. We're gonna use that right at the end to kind of create the collar. So we don't wanna go easy on the hackle in this fly. We're gonna do lots of wraps of hackle, creating that bulk all the way from the back end. So hopefully the feather finishes, most of the ones that I tied with out of our kits all kind of finish at the same spot, and they're finishing up with being able to use just a little bit of that real fluffy stuff at the end. Now it is important that we tie it in properly. So we've talked about this lots, but you do have an underside to the feather and you have a top side. You can tell more based off of one side is darker in color, this side is lighter, it's the underside of the feather. Also, it's kind of concave on the underside. It does take a little bit to get used to looking at it and seeing which side is which, but underside, top side. Now when I tie this in, I'm actually gonna be tying in the tip, okay? And I'm gonna tie the tip in so that the underside of the feather is pointed back down towards the marabou this way. Okay? So that when I start to wrap this, it almost makes this like shape like this. As I wrap forward, the fibers want to go rearward, not pushing back forward. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here and just expose a little bit of that stem by pulling a few of those fibers back. And then I'm gonna get this attached right back here. The back end of the fly. I'm gonna take a couple thread wraps so it's right back against that marabou. And then I'm just gonna lay this stem right up the fly and just secure it down. Number one, that's gonna mean my feather's not gonna pull out. And number two, we're just adding a little bit more bulk to the hook shank. If you have a little bit too long a piece, you just trim it out. And then I'm gonna bring my thread forward and leave it up here at the eye. I'm gonna throw a little half hitch in here just to save my work. And then I'm gonna set my bobbin aside on my cradle just so it's out of the way. Now I'm gonna start to palmer this hackle forward. Remember what I said, lots of wraps, okay? Doesn't really matter which direction you go, we're not counter wrapping any wire or anything like that. So you pick the way that the feather wants to lay the best. For me, it's gonna be this way. And I'm just gonna start laying down lots and lots of wraps of this hackle. And you can see with my fingers, I'm just kind of coming in and fluffing it up with each wrap, trying to make sure I don't lock down too many fibers as I go. I will actually come back down this with a brush after and just make sure that I kind of pull out anything that I trap. But for the most part, if we're pretty diligent as we wrap to make sure that none of those fibers, my feather twisted on me, one sec here. You can tell right away because the fibers don't want to go rearward. So if that feather spins, we just need to reorient it. So the underside is pointed back and down, and just continue to wrap as we go, fluffing it up as we go. Most of this stuff here at the back of the pattern is all going to be trapped kind of underneath those longer fibers that come out at the top end or the front end of the fly. And that's totally okay. It's just this fibers here actually help prop up the rest of the feather. I'm just gonna keep palmering. The thing with streamers, guys, is most of the time, why we like tying them is they're simple, they're easy, they are kind of messy in a sense, and none of that stuff matters. Because everything in this is all about movement of the fibers and not much else. So now we're getting close to the head of the fly. Just keep encouraging.
If you were to break your feather right now.
If I was to break my feather right now, I would just tie it off and I would go right back and grab another one and keep going.
Would you counter wrap it like you do the wire on an original woolly bugger?
If I used another feather?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. You could. I mean, there's no wrong answer to that, but
it would make sense if you just
start it up and keep going.
Well, I know, but which way?
I would just go the same way. I wouldn't come back to the back and retie it in. I would start from where I left off.
Oh, and then just keep going in.
Yeah. So now I'm getting up to the head here.
Like which direction?
You're trying real hard here. The sad part is how long it takes you to figure out what's going on.
That's not sad. That brings all of us at TNL a lot of joy.
So I'm right up at the head. You can see
I tried, guys.
You tried. I'm involving this longer fluffy stuff, which is good. That's kind of right where I want to finish it here. I got one more wrap. I want to leave a little bit of space at the eye. I'm going to bring my thread back in here. Making sure my first wrap goes behind the feather. Okay. Pull everything back, get a couple of wraps in front. Gonna do another one behind and make sure it's good and secure. One more time in front. I'll lay a little bit of a thread down there before I cut this out. Try to do your very best to snip it out without cutting out a bunch of other pieces of that feather. I'm gonna add a little bit of moisture to my finger just to slick it back. Pull it back out of the way. And then I'm just gonna build we just call it a thread dam, but I'm just creating a little bit of a dam with my thread, holding that material back out of the way. The thread's getting a little wonky, so I'm just gonna spin it, cord it up. And then I'm gonna come right down to the eye, and this is where I'm gonna go ahead and whip finish this off. Come in here, do a quick whip finish or a half hitch, whichever you prefer. We are gonna put some resin on this, so I'm only gonna do one here just to hold my knot for a second. Trim that thread out. Now I'm gonna go ahead right over to my Bone Drive Solarez, this UV cure. You know I love this stuff, I use it all the time. But whatever resin you have is fine, even some Sally Hansen's nail polish is great as well. Just something nice and light and clear that'll soak into those thread wraps. I'm gonna secure this fly nicely and hopefully you get quite a few fish out of it before it falls apart on you. There's our girl Rosina. And then the last kind of piece of this, I'm gonna come in here with a bit of a brush, Velcro brush, okay? I'm actually gonna back comb it a little bit first, just picking at any of that hackle that I might have accidentally got stuck in there. And you can kind of see how that tapers, nice and thin at the back, big bulky fibers up at the front, and then once we take everything back, we start to see its shape form. And that is where the strip pause action is gonna come from. Big bulky head that's got lots of movement, tapered nicely into that tail section of the marabou. And just like that, you have a better woolly
like
bugger.
that, it's so much better than all the woolly buggers.
It really is. Like I don't think a woolly bugger is a bad fly, and we've all fished it a lot, but it's really hard to go back to a simple woolly bugger once you tie a bunch of these.
Yeah, it's hard to fish a woolly bugger when you've fished other streamers.
It's true.
You know, like I just look at it and I'm like, even when I see it in the water, I still don't have faith in it.
It's very simple. It doesn't do a lot.
Yeah.
There's no real action except for the tail. I mean, a lot of fish have been caught on it, but
Yeah. Might be because it's popular and it's used a lot. So there's like this recency bias, which we can get into a little later in the show.
Recency bias. I like that's a good term.
Well, you know,
No big thing.
you know,
Just remember, guys.
just remember. Now you can show your shirt.
Now I can show my shirt. Oh, look at that. Oh, this way.
So yeah, we got that shirt on Temu. No, I don't think it was just on Temu.
Yeah, they already had it. It was good.
Yeah, we're looking for Temu sponsors. So you can see our costumes are dwindling because yeah, if you wanna sponsor the Temu costume party, reach out. Let us know.
We could use it.
Because yeah, we would love to fill up the cart and keep costumizing ourselves for you guys. I did buy a shirt like that said what Tim told you the first time, and ironically, weirdly, I can't seem to find
Lost it. Yeah, she gone.
anywhere. I mean, right? But I do have a Tim-tastic shirt. I mean, it just feels weird, like, because I don't have a lot of costumes left to bring it all out.
I don't know. I think
Today.
it would have been a great day for it.
We slowly, surely you can't be serious. I'm trying to figure out how I get into this camera
trying to
here.
figure the system out.
Oh, this one here got both of us.
There it is. It appears we have opposing opinions.
Why?
I don't know.
It can produce. I'm not catching in the last 5 minutes. What do I do? Well,
What are the fish doing?
I gotta ask yourself a question. Describe to me what the last 5 minutes means? Because I'm gonna go deep on this one.
That's true.
Yep.
There's always
Sitting,
5 more
not
minutes.
sipping. I was over here sitting, not sipping. Tim, just kind of reveal.
Reveal. I don't know what you're talking about.
I adore you, Tim.
I adore you 3 times.
Oh. Anyways,
the adoration.
even more confusing.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's the time of the night where Tim is going to be Tim-tastic.
I am. Is it time for another beer?
Oh, the big, strong, juicy
Ooh, hang on,
monster.
ladies.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the comments here. That's the wrong keyboard. How you can become a couch person / a virtual couch person tonight. Remember, you need. So here's kind of the rules, just to keep things smooth. Is we're gonna do like 1-ish minute if there's some people in here that want to do this, and also if the connection is bad and it's gibble gobble gooble. I don't know what they call it on radio, but we're just going to can the feed. No, not to be offended or anything. Just, yeah.
It doesn't always work. We have tried sometimes.
It doesn't always work. But there you go. Headphones, a phone, or something, some sort of device. If you have a setup like this, I mean, by all means, patch us in. Patch us in. You could be the joke, Doug. If you had something like this, you could tell us your bad jokes and in person / virtuoson.
What did the skydiver say in November?
Oh, he gave us a joke?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fall.
Maybe, yeah. Not a terrible answer.
It's falling. It's fall.
falling.
Feels like fall.
Feels like fall.
Tell me I'm right, Doug.
Come on, Doug.
Neil Smudgy, 50-50, 50-50, giving it away. What are we giving away? I'm confused. Surely your hats are screwing with us.
You were right.
Yeah, the hats.
I love the fall.
I love the fall.
That was good. Good, clean joke, Doug.
See, there's a lot of psychology here with our hats and your shirt.
If it were me, I wouldn't trust either of us. Just straight up.
Nobody knows what to do. But the Turbo Beetle is a really fun fly to tie. Our friend Tom Rosenbauer, not a friend, we don't know him, but he would be a friend if he knew us. And he's apparently the one who invented this Turbo Beetle. And now the way that the legs go in is a little diffy.
Yeah, it's a little
But we'll
iffy.
get over that when we won't get over it because I'm scared to try this new beer. But
you just
I
gotta
mean,
go
hey,
for
we're
it.
here, Bob. Let's try it.
Oh, man. That's the wrong beer, but the next one.
Yeah, because I didn't take it off the screen, Tim.
If I'm not here to razz you, what else am I here to do?
Tie
a
some
couple
flies. Tell everybody which direction you need that material to be wrapped in.
Yeah. All right, guys, this is the next beer we're going to try out here. If this is, if you just popped into the show, this is where we review some beers. Big thank you to Shore Fishing and TFO Canada for sponsoring this segment and bringing this to you each week. Now, we're going to give this a whatever out of 5, each of us, and we have different palates. This one I'm curious about. This is called Space Age Sunshine, the River Monster. This is from Flying Monkeys Craft Brewery in Barrie, Ontario. Style: orange creamsicle, quadruple IPA.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Give it the alcohol.
Oh, that's where the ABV value of 11.6. Warning, handle with care. The vibe of this beer, this is the 30-inch bull trout that eats the cutthroat you were reeling in. It's massive, aggressive, and memorable. Flying Monkey is known for these high percentage freak beers. The Hatch Orange Creamsicle. They used a lactose and vanilla beans to make this taste exactly like the ice cream truck treat, but then hopped it up with, what is that word?
I'm trying to figure out where you're at. They hopped it up with
Equinox,
Sapporo, and Galaxy hops.
Galaxy hops.
I don't think any of those things exist. They're just
Nothing is
fake.
true. On the palate, this is going to be a total sensory overload. Thick, sweet orange juice, heavy vanilla, and a massive booze hit that warms your belly instantly. It's essentially a dessert beer. Best paired with sitting in the passenger seat. Do not operate a drift boat after this one. This is the end of the trip celebration beer.
So Kraft was asking me what to do if you had 5 minutes left and you weren't catching.
This is what you do.
This is what I wanted him to do. Was grab himself a glass of Space Age Sunshine orange creamsicle.
Look how thick that is.
Guys, I know it's righteous, but
there's no seeing through that beer. There's probably
no
fish living in
seams.
there. Yeah.
Cheers, brother.
cheers,
Stay alive.
Gord's coming for a sip.
Gord, 11.6% buzzing, buzz
right.
bomb.
It smells. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
That's a good
That
beer.
is way too smooth
That is so
to
good.
be. Wow.
Holy
Wow.
cow. Wow.
You got a mattress here, right?
Beer 30. Oh my goodness.
That's a good one.
I mean you can't drink 4 or 5 of them. Well, you can, but you're just probably not around to tell the story. But
No.
I remember we had one last year, Flying Monkey, or 2 years ago, and it was one of your tops.
Yeah, and this is gonna be up there.
Yeah, it would. If I could do a half star, I'd give it a 4.5. All day long. It is just like it's got it. Well, Gord's our couch guy. We should set up the couch cam.
The camera. Yeah, you went 4. Yeah, I'm gonna copy you. I'm going 4 on this one. I would go half if it was there. It's not perfect, but it is pretty.
Well, it's perfect at the level that it's so intensely.
It is almost a little overwhelming at first, but like it's a lot of flavor at once.
No, and it's a lot of alcohol.
That's true.
That's why we share these beers.
Yeah, we do. Major shares.
Yeah.
Very
Definitely. For what it is, folks. I mean, you're not going to drink this at your company barbecue.
No.
Because you'll end up
Yes.
trying to think of reference the comment about somebody peeking in your window. What was I talking about? I don't know. I had a drink of the Space Age, guys. And I think I'm going to be the couch person here shortly. Oh, yeah, that's good. Maybe I'll get out the guitar and play some music for the next fly. But just checking it out. I threw the link in the comments, flyfishandbowriver.com/guest. If you do want to come on the show as a virtual couch person, we are cruising. It's only 8:13. We've taught a fly. We've drank both beers. Whew. We've got the Turbo Beetle. It doesn't take that long. We've got to play some Flyingo. We got to share our wins. But if you guys want to be on the couch, you just got to call in the show.
We'll say what's up. Hey.
All right, well, we'll wait. I'm just going to head into the Turbo Beetle, and I'm watching to see if anybody's piping into the show. Don't be shy. Be brave, folks. We need you guys to be a part of the show tonight to make up for the lack of couch people. And, Tim, what did the couch people miss tonight?
They missed maybe the best brisket I've ever eaten.
Oh, darn tootin' rights.
Dana is the master of the smoke.
A full brisket that me and Tim shared, and
we thought
some
we would
cornbread.
eat more.
Yeah, we went into a meat coma.
It's true. So good, though.
Roger's getting a buzz just listening to our description. But yeah, this does it for Beer 30 here. Space Age Sunshine. Got an 8 out of a 10. Or a 9. If we could do a halfer. So yeah, Flying Monkey is doing well in our books on TNL. And we want to thank Shore Fishing and TFO Canada. If you guys, we're looking for one more sponsor, and that is called a Temu sponsor. So if you want to do a generous gift of whatever you want for a Temu order for costumes, let us know.
Tickle trunk is running low.
Trunk, yeah, well, it's just, tickle trunk's huge.
It's just
reused. Fresh. We want to always be fresh for you guys. Until that, I'm going to go into the Turbo Beetle, and if nobody wants to come on the show tonight, then, well,
too bad.
It's getting buggy with Dana. It's getting buggy with Dana. Now it's time for the Turbo Beetle. Maximum overdrive. Too fast.
I can't even see straight. Space Age Sunshine. Learn to tie the Turbo Beetle. All right, folks. Just going to head over here and hit the Fiesta de Reyes to get the music going back. Feel my ears alive again. It just goes so quiet. This is Getting Buggy with Dana. This is the segment of the show where I teach you a little bit about behind the ties, some entomology, some maybe if there's some history on these flies. Like I said tonight, there's not a lot of history on these flies. There's not a lot of entomology on these flies, but I can afford to give you a few tips and tricks. And so that's what I'm just going to do as Tim gets ready to tie up this fly. We might have one guy in the couch, a virtual couch person that you've seen before, and K-pop Turbo Beetle. Well, it's quite simply the Turbo Beetle. What is the Turbo Beetle? Why did it get its name? Well, it's the high-octane terrestrial for the bank huggers. And that can be taken a few different ways, but basically, it's a beetle. Well, beetle flies have existed for decades. Deer hair or coffee bean, I heard. Maybe George had something to do with that on his own fly tying night. But there was a foam revolution, and we did the Michigan skunk and the Michigan skunk dry fly a couple years ago, which those flies claim to be one of the first foam flies. I don't know. It's a debate that I don't think we'll ever figure out the true answer to that. But maybe the name Turbo came from a specific River Road Creations turbo foam cutter used to shape the body. Or maybe the fact that Tom Rosenbauer just decided that this was going to be a really great amped up beetle, so he just called it the Turbo Beetle. I don't really know. But I couldn't find more information than this. But remember, this Orvis Tom Rosenbauer Turbo Beetle is kind of what this fly is. And now you're going to notice a little bit different on the legs. But Tim will go over that. I'm not a fan of that, and I don't know why it's tied like that, the advantage, the disadvantage. Maybe you guys know, and you can fill me in on that stuff. Anyways, the beetle, the Coleoptera, the beetle, the beetles are the most abundant insect on Earth. Did you need that? Did you know that? Not need that. I can't. Space Age Sunshine, folks. I do want to say I should have put up here the number. And I'm going to look this up because I remember studying this in university. I am educated, folks. I'm just not here with a pretty face and 11.6% beer. But I do remember species. There are approximately 400,000 different species of beetles worldwide. It is the largest and most diverse order of insects. So if you say the Turbo Beetle is a such and such, it's not. It's just a beetle. There's 400,000 of them. So, let's tie a beetle every week. And it can be different. And the fish aren't really keying in on the exact species of the beetle, but they're keying in on more of some shape and some silhouettes and some colors, right? Just like a lot of dry flies, just why the purple haze works, because the silhouette, and they're going to try it out. Okay, especially the beetle, because the beetle is a high country, high elevation fly. When there's not bugs hatching, try the beetle because of this anomaly of 400,000 different species of beetle. Well, they're probably everywhere, folks. So, I mean, if the fish aren't biting, and Jeff, if you're in the last 5 minutes and I don't know what you're doing, streamer fishing, nymphing, dry fly fishing, or if you get into a crazy hatch, folks, and they are not taking the fly, the sulfur compared which Dana promised me would work, tie on a beetle. Now, I wouldn't tie on a size 12 beetle. I'd probably go into the 16s, but I also do know that, I mean, should I give the golden nugget or just let it ride? Probably 90% of the fish caught in the mountain streams are on a beetle. And if you couldn't hear me, then you're just going to want to wait till tomorrow or rewind if you don't caught anything else. And I saw that fishfuel.ca sells the mountain beetle. I mean, if you didn't have a golden nugget before, you have it now, because the beetles, you have to have beetles. You have to have beetles. I actually don't care about any other fly in your fly box. I care about the beetles. I promise you. If you could choose one fly to go to the river, you're gonna take a beetle. You decide however you want to take that information. And remember, there's so many different ways to fish a beetle. Unlike the Lady McConnell and the smooth soft and the sulfur comparedon's presentation, flap and splot this thing on the water, because that's what they do. They're not graceful. They just fall off a tree branch or something. And that splat might get the attention of a trout looking up, and they're going to go after this beetle. It's a high source of protein. Fish it tight to the banks. Fish it close to the log jams. Dead drift it. Beetles can't swim, just like grasshoppers. But the difference is the twitch in the grasshoppers is because a grasshopper is kicking their legs, right? But the beetle, not really the case. Their legs aren't very big, exaggerated in this fly, but they're not very big. They don't really twitch. They're just there, floating, waiting for a fish to eat it, right? Simple. And you don't have beetles in your box? And then you're asking me, why am I not catching fish? Well, that's going to be the answer every single time. And the secret to this fly is the iced up belly, the black foam, which gives us the silhouette, and then that little iridescent dubbing on the underside mimics two things: the natural metallic shine of a beetle shell and tiny air bubbles trapped against his body as it struggles to get out of the river. That little bit of sparkle is often the difference between a look and an eat. Go down in size if you're not getting it. Go up in size. Everybody thinks the first move is, it's too big. I need to go harder, smaller. I need a 15-foot 12X leader so I can post it on YouTube and tell everyone I'm so magnificent for catching these fish on a 12-foot leader that's a 12X. Right? Not true. Sometimes you just got to go bigger, right? Sometimes you do got to go smaller, but leave your ego at home. All right, we do have one guest couch here. We're going to jump in and say hi to this feller, and then we're going to tie this Turbo Beetle, and then we're going to play some Flyingo. Flyingo.ca. Make sure you get your Flyingo cards. Let's see if this works, because it rarely does. And let's say... Oh, there's a full face of beard. Oh. Do you have headphones in?
No headphones.
All right. Well, you know the rules. Bye. Mid-40 fly fisher. Cam, what's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Have you broke your thread tonight?
No, but I...
Oh, what's that?
It's Paps.
No, we need to see what's inside there.
Oh,
Old Milwaukee. Old Milwaukee.
Classic.
Yeah.
Always the good...
Yeah. Well, that's a guy that didn't take directions very well, didn't put in headphones, and only fishes foam.
That's him.
All right, Ken. Well, if anybody else wants to jump in and say hi quickly, that's kind of how it looks. You get the full screen to be you, like you're on the couch. Can you hear us well, Cam?
Yeah, bit of a delay, but all good.
Good. That's why we got headphones. Yeah. Anyways, the link's in there. Good to see you, brother. You've been working hard. You've been checking into school late.
Yeah, well, we'll see you soon. I'll be tuning in here in the next few weeks from south of the border for 3 weeks.
All right. Well, you be safe, brother. Don't go to
Good.
Minnesota. Apparently, it's not safe there.
Yeah,
All right.
I will not.
All right. Timmy's gonna tie the Beetle, the Turbo Beetle. Here he goes.
All right, guys. Let me kick off that mic. Okay, so I want to come back to this camera for a sec, Dan. I forgot to show you some stuff on the first fly that I want to show you. So some more of Matea's art. Like she promised, she's going to do all the flies this season. So here is the one we didn't show you already. Better woolly bugger. I'm actually just super amazed by this because I'm not artistic this way.
The Beetle's my favorite.
This beetle is so epic.
Yeah.
And there is our Turbo Beetle that we'll be tying up right next.
She got herself a little website, a little shop.
that,
So
saw
I'm gonna
that.
throw that in here and in the comments. So if you guys want to purchase one of those or one of the fly
So
boxes
cool.
that she painted, they're all for sale. And you could just head over, check it out. But yeah, that's the
Let's
Turbo
support her.
Beetle.
Yeah,
That's the
so
Turbo
cool.
Beetle.
Okay, so this Turbo Beetle here, guys. This is what she's gonna look like at the end, hopefully. Something like this. As you can see, like Dana said, I'm also not a huge fan of these legs, and I don't know why. It's like my visual perception, probably not the fish's. But beetles don't have a whole lot for legs. They're pretty thin. And normally they're kind of tied in just at the head, splayed out in a nice X fashion. But we're sticking to the original, the pattern, and that's what we're here to tie these flies. It's all about a little bit of experimenting and exposure. We want to show you lots of different patterns from different people and fill up your boxes with them. Even if it's only 5 that you bought in your kit, put them in your box and go see what happens. Maybe I'm way off base and this is the next best ticket. I don't know. We'll try it. I'm always game. We try and test flies all the time. So, but this is what she's gonna look like. We are tying this in a size 12. For thread, I am gonna be using that same UTC 140. I do recommend a 140 thread or something a little heavier. If you go too thin on your thread, what we actually do is we cut through the foam. Craft foam actually isn't super durable in the sense that if we put that thin wraps of tying thread on it and pull tight, it'll cut the foam. So something a little broader in the thread department helps a lot. And we're not too worried about overcrowding this fly at all. So, okay, let's pop this guy out of the vise and let's take you through this pattern. And don't forget, guys, at any point, if you need us to take a pause, just put SOS in the comments. We will stop the show, answer your question, or help you in any way we can. The beauty of this type of program and kind of what this has over the quick ties is in real time. If you're tying with me, you can ask questions and we can answer them like immediately, which is a huge kind of attribute of this style of show.
Yeah,
So ask away.
even some people aren't tying along, but they're a way that they use the live stream is to watch, right? So as they're investigating the way that it's tied and they have a question, something comes up, they use it to ask the question like, what could you do, blah, blah, blah. And then at 9 o'clock, the quick ties are posted on our YouTube channel, which means it's just Tim and a tutorial how to tie the fly. And they go back with their kits and they tie them all up.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
Like it.
but use it for questions. If you're tying along, that is fantastic too, and you won't have questions. If you do have questions, comment on our quick ties. Reach out to us. Yeah, we want this to be a mutual, like a conversation, right? Not just a one-way video, but that's what's fun about this live stream.
Absolutely. It's all about growth and doing it together. So I am by no means a perfect tyer, and there's lots of things I don't know. And we've had it over the years where people put stuff in the comments that's new information to us. So that's always great. We do our best to research everything we can on them, but there's always information out there to glean from. So, okay, let's go ahead and start this pattern. Like I said, UTC 140. I'm again going with this whatever brown olive it's called. I'm going to come in here, leaving a little bit of the space behind the eye, about an eye length. I'm going to start to wrap rearward with my thread up over that tag end. Once I got it secure, I'll come in and trim that tag end out. Get rid of that guy. And now I'm just going to continue thread wraps all the way back to the top of the bend. Now what I want you to do once you get to here, a little trick to help foam stick a little better if we're not using glue, is we're going to what we call cording up our thread. So when I just laid it on here now, the thread was quite flat. But now if I spin my bobbin, doesn't matter which direction, it's going to cord itself up. Now it's at the tightest it will be. And I'm going to do some nice open spirals back forward. And you can see it actually puts little ridges on the hook shank. And those little ridges are designed to help that foam bind down a little better. If you felt it with your finger, you could feel those ridges. Yeah, just like that. So it's helpful to do just these little tricks sometimes, especially on smaller flies. Not as critical on a big fly, but these smaller flies when we're dealing with foam. Okay, I did leave some space behind the eye, and we're gonna maintain that space kind of throughout this entire pattern. You hear it a lot, don't crown the head, but on this one, we do need to do some work up at the head, so we need to leave some space. Now, we are gonna go right away to prepper foam. So in your kit, you've got this nice kind of long pre-cut piece of 2mm craft foam in black. Now, when I come in here, I'm gonna measure and make sure my width is appropriate. So I
forgot I was gonna play guitar. Now I'm not warm.
Oh, now your fingers aren't warm. So when I place it here, I'm measuring that foam is roughly the hook gap in width, which this one is pretty darn close. So I'm not gonna trim it down anymore. That hook gap in width is always a good marker as far as measurement's concerned on these smaller patterns. Same with the big ones, China, chubby, whatever. You always kind of want to follow that hook gap rule. And that hook gap, if you don't know what I'm referring to, that just refers to the space between the hook point and the hook shank, that space there. Now, before I tie this in, I'm just gonna come in here and just nick off the corners of the end I'm gonna tie in. Just gives me a little platform to grab onto first, it's a little thinner. Now my first wrap's here, I'm gonna be right where I left my thread. Now a little technique with foam, especially on small flies, is I'm gonna tie it in with my first wrap kind of on the near side of the fly, so towards myself. And on that first wrap, I'm gonna let it carry the foam up. A lot of times if we start up on top and we tie it in, it pulls the foam around this side. So we wanna try to get it to where it's supposed to be and where it's supposed to land. So that first wrap, I'm gonna come grab a little bit of that foam, and I'm just gonna allow it to twist up and right on top of the hook shank. And now that piece I have bound down on right there, I'm gonna just work that right in and make sure it's good and secure. Now, one of the properties of these smaller flies and helping them stay afloat is to actually leave some air in the foam. So we're actually gonna create segments on this fly quite similar to how you would if you're tying a stonefly body or something like that. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cross over on the top side, a little further back, and I'm gonna make a little segment. Take a couple wraps, tighten it down. So it looks like this, little segment, okay? Now same thing, when I'm creating the next one, I'm gonna cross over on top a little further back, and I'm gonna keep these segments nice and small. But what these segments are gonna do is hold air. So each of those segments is holding, it's like if you squeezed a sponge versus leaving it open. It's got air in it versus being squeezed tight. Same thing with the foam. I'm gonna try to get one more little segment in here. And it's okay if you go a little bit back into the bend.
Okay, I'm gonna try to play your favorite song.
Play some songs for me.
Your favorite song.
All right. But those segments are also gonna help us kind of disperse our materials on the fly itself. So now that I'm here, I don't wanna wrap back over top of those segments and crush them down. So I'm gonna do that cross pattern again. And I'm gonna come up all the way to just behind the first one.
Do you recognize it?
You tell me, let me see.
Did you recognize it?
No, it's pretty plain. I think you need another drink. The only rule is that you play better than the music that you've been playing.
It's not hard.
It's not hard, folks. It is not hard. Well, while Dana's serenading us, we're going to continue to work through this fly. We're going to come now to our rubber legs. Okay, I'm going to grab, you have just these pre-cut lengths. We're going to split just two of them off together. Match up their tips so they're the same length again, like so. Okay, I'm going to find the midway point. Now these legs are going to be far too long, but we'll trim them after. Find the midway point in here. I'm going to lay this right on top and tie these down with just a couple of increasing in strength wraps. We'll go with 3. Okay, so now I'm left with this looking like so.
Didn't understand it.
Still don't got it.
That's what makes you beautiful.
Is that what you're trying to play?
That's what I did play.
Oh, I didn't. I couldn't tell.
Okay, I'll try again.
Be better. I'm going to pull the sets of legs to their respective sides. That's why I didn't pull too tight with the thread, because I want to move these guys around a bit. So now when I'm done, they're going to look like this nice X shape. And normally on a pattern, this is where we're going to leave it. We would tie it in like this, and we'd then work the rest of our materials. But on this pattern, it calls for you to split the legs up a bit. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to grab these front two legs and pull them forward. I'm going to advance my thread just ahead of that first segment, and I'm going to lock those down right there. With a few wraps, tighten that down. The legs might move around on you a bit, so just wiggle them back into place. So it looks like so. Okay. Now I'm going to hop my thread back over that segment, pull back on these guys. We're going to hop this back a whole nother segment, and we're going to tie these ones in just behind the second segment that we created here. Pull those nice and tight, make sure they're locked into place and on the side of the fly. And we're left with something that looks like this. Okay. What's going on over there? You stopped playing.
No, I'm playing. I'm serious. You're being
sorry.
shy. And you turn away when I look into your eyes.
Wow.
Everyone else in the room can see it. And everyone else but you.
Why do I never have a mute button?
Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the crowd, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know. You don't know you're beautiful.
But that's the thing is I do. It's just, it's...
Only you see.
This is a struggle to get through.
Space.
That's okay.
Space age. Maybe I gotta be part of this.
Maybe. I don't know if that would help or not. You make it very difficult to concentrate. Okay, before he gets too fired up, we're going to advance our thread back now. We're going to take it all the way back.
Do you want me to keep singing or just play?
I think I'd prefer the playing. Although your singing voice is beautiful. There you go. Very nice. Okay, threads all the way at the back, guys. Now...
I'm probably going to get copyright now.
Well, you are. No, I don't think you have to worry about it. It's not quite close enough. Not close enough to the original.
Oh, did we get two of these?
Yeah.
Or just one space age?
Oh, that's... The rocket ship has left the station. It's orbiting somewhere. Okay, we're going to come over to our dubbing now, guys. Now, like in pretty much every package we do for you guys that includes dubbing, we have given you enough to tie like 40,000 flies. So do not throw this out. Put it in a little baggie, set it aside, because you are going to have more patterns this will work for.
Maybe I should take requests.
Sure.
Throw it in the comments.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
want.
Waylon Jennings. He's not here tonight, but I'm here. I'll be playing for Tim as he finishes tying.
Oh, how fast can I finish this fly?
It's up to you. I can
It's
play.
I have a lot of interference in
I
different
can play
ways.
all night. I can play all night.
We're going to make a dubbing noodle, guys, just like we have for the last couple weeks. It's nothing new, and what a more perfect song to have just listened to than to know we need to spin our dubbing on in a singular direction. We're going to grab a pinch of this. We need about... Here it is. We really don't need a whole lot, okay? We're just going to be creating about a 2-inch long dubbing noodle, nice and tightly roped. Now remember, we're just placing that next to our thread. Maybe add a little moisture to your fingers, and we're just turning our fingers over, just our thumb and our pointer finger, and we're just working a nice, tight, we call it a rope, dubbing noodle down. Now we probably will end up adding a little bit more material here, but don't worry about that either. Now this first little bit's kind of annoying because you got to work around the hook point and the legs, but just work with it the best you can. We're going to do some wraps.
I'm getting requests
Are
here.
you? Yeah. Anything good?
Might not even be a fly tying show anymore after I'm done. Like, just be me.
We're definitely getting canceled. I'm going to slowly work this forward. Okay. I want to cover up the foam, but that's about as much as I need to do. We're not laying like a huge, huge thick body down. I'm going to sneak one more in behind those legs. And then when I move forward, I'm actually going to cross in between the legs on top. Okay, so I come up, cross over top of them. Excuse me. And then continue on. And that dubbing is going to help place those legs and hold them kind of right where we want them. Now I'm going to continue moving forward, just working through all those segments until I get back up to these front legs. I'm going to add a little bit more dubbing here. My noodle was a little bit short. Story of my life. Here we go. Working up over this one.
Teenage dirtbag.
Teenage dirtbag.
Just learning the chords.
Okay. And now that I've come up against the legs, okay, I'm right up against them. I'm again going to cross. It's hard to show while doing it like this. I'm going to cross in front of one, pull them both rearward, and get just another wrap right there. And this worked out just about perfect, leaving some space behind the eye. So hopefully you're left with something that looks similar to that. Okay. Now comes the wrapping of the foam coming forward. So what I like to do, because we don't want to let it have, like, this is overly exaggerated, but we don't want to leave a hump or anything on top of it. We want it to be quite tight. So if I pull this right down up against the material that I've already put down, I can lay my pointer finger on what would be my non-dominant hand and just push forward on it, like so, okay? And that's gonna keep it nice and tight down on top of that material and allow me to get some thread wraps right in that spot where we're gonna clinch this down. Now I am also going to pull these legs back with the same hand, just so they're out of the way. And then I'm gonna take my thread wrap right here. We're gonna go 1, nice and loose, 2, loose again. On the third one, I'm gonna let go of those legs and the foam, and I'm gonna come up here, pinch down on the foam, and pull down. And that squeezes the body down into place. Okay? Now I'm gonna do just maybe 1 or 2 more wraps right there, kind of configure my legs if they've moved around on me at all. And we're gonna come in here and trim this foam. Now a beetle, it has basically only 2 segments. It has its main body, and then its head is kind of its own little bubble. So we want this body to be roughly like a quarter of the size of the rest of it. So tying it in properly where we did here, we should be able to lay our scissors up against the point of our hook and cut straight across. And that should give us the right size head, just like so. And I like to come in here and just trim off just the very corners of that foam, just to round it off a little bit. Makes it look a little bit more realistic, like so. Rounds the head, okay. Now we've only got 1 more material to go here, guys. We're gonna put in our poly wing. Now you have a big long strip like this in your kit. I want you to go in here and grab out roughly half of it. Just pull out kind of half. We don't need a whole ton of this material. And I want you to just work it. I like to spin it to kind of help all those materials gather up together. And then you can see they're not even on the end. So the first thing I want to do is come in here and just trim straight across. So I have a nice straight piece to work with when I tie this in. I'm going to lay it out over the head so it's a little bit long. Get just 1 and then 2 light wraps. And then when I pull back on this, you can see that material cinches back underneath the thread. And before it pulls out, right about there, I'm going to add another one on top. Again, pinch and pull, lock it into place. Okay? Now for length on this wing, we want it to be 3/4 of the overall length of the body. So I'm going to kind of find that spot with my scissors, lay it on the body, set the material inside it, and trim. Okay, so there's our wing. Now we're almost there. We're going to add just a little bit more dubbing here. This is going to be very, very little bit. This is just going to cover up that last little bit of work we did. Make 1 more little dubbing noodle. Nice and tight and thin. And I'll work that right over that spot. I might have a little too much on here. We'll see. And this is to help for a couple reasons. Cover up the thread wraps, but also helps that poly wing to sit back and down the pattern. Pull off just a little bit of this. And then all I'm going to do here to finish off this fly, I'm going to prop up that foam with my fingernail or my thumbnail, which I have. Look at that. It's so nice. And I'm going to come in here with my half hitch tool. You could whip finish it as well. Just a little bit easier on these smaller patterns. Lay it on my thread, 2 wraps around, slide it over the eye, and bring it in nice and tight. Do that twice. And then I'm going to add a little bit of resin to this. And then we will trim up those legs to length. And we should be good to go. Get that guy out of there. I'm going to flip it upside down. Just use a little bit of this UV Solarize by Bone Dry. Or Bone Dry by Solarize. Sorry, said that backwards. Just a little dab right on our thread wraps. And then I'm going to come in here and cure that with my light.
I'm trying to learn a song.
No Rosina?
Yeah, wait, here she is.
I'm holding position. Here she comes.
Magic.
Magic, magic. She's got a little stutter in her step tonight.
Yeah, I think lots going. She might have some of that too.
Okay, that's nice and cured. Now, what is the length of legs we want on this fly? Well, that's a great question. And I don't really have a great answer, but what I do have for an answer is that beetles don't have long legs. I like to think of no longer than the overall body length just to emphasize some size. So I'm going to pull both of these legs together, trim them. Back one's a little longer than the front one. Trim it down a bit. Flip these up and try to do the best to match in length. I'll take a look at them from the top end. Make sure that they're the same or roughly. Pretty darn close. And there you have it, guys. That is the Turbo Beetle. And it's built for those with eyes that don't work so good. Most beetles are so hard to see. It does help when you put a little wing on them. And that's a little kind of golden nugget for any beetle pattern you tie. I love to put a cider on top because just that black in any type of olive colored, even clear water is super tough to see. But hopefully turned out something like this for you guys. Try this in different colors. You know, you definitely could, I don't know what it is. Sometimes the red is great too, red dubbing underneath. I don't know why. But yeah, that's your Turbo Beetle. Hopefully you got a few to turn out like that. And if you didn't, just keep trying. Learned a new song for us. Look at you go. Talent. Arctic Grayling has a question about the dubbing.
You go ahead. I'm just entertaining the crowd.
That's good.
That's what I do best.
So this dubbing is actually an ice dub blend, is what it is. You could use straight ice dub for sure. That's normally what this pattern is tied with, is just some olive ice dub. You also could replace this with peacock herl. That's a very common beetle color and material to tie with, but this stuff is an ice dub blend. Yep. All right. That is our flies.
You
for
need
this
to
week.
start singing.
I need to start singing.
Do you know the song?
I don't know the song. I'm trying really hard to recognize it.
Don't go out tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
Maybe it's just not close enough to tell. You gotta throw the lyrics up on the board so I can see them.
How do I do that?
I don't
Look it
know.
up on your phone. It is Bad Moon Rising, and we're gonna have ourselves. We're gonna play. We're gonna sing. Me and Tim.
Bad Moon Rising lyrics.
And you guys can all sing along and get your Flyingo cards ready because we're gonna look at that. McKenna knew it. Look at that. No foot. Tim, you're the problem, not me.
I do know the song. Gosh. You got harmony, or do I?
I see a bad moon rising. I see your troubles on the way. I see earthquake and lightning. And I see a bad time today. Don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I fear the river's overflowing. Keep going, I gotta scroll down.
I hear the voice of rage is ruin.
And don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Now I got a solo,
All
okay?
right.
Just me. This is solo.
You do it. It's like a guitar solo?
I hope you got your things together, Flyingo cards. And then I hope you're quite prepared to die.
True.
What?
That's accurate. It
Looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for an eye. Well, don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life.
There's a bad moon on the rise.
Don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I mean, we did it. We did it. We sang our first ever song together.
Is this the bearded nipple back, or
We just don't have the nipple.
we need Aaron? Or the
You do not have
still here.
dubbing on your chest. But anyways, folks, feel free to rank us on a scale of 1 to 1. We don't
Nothing
wanna-
but gold, baby.
We don't want to give them any room for error.
No,
Okay.
you can only choose one.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's us. Our first ever single released on TNL.
Yeah,
We've sang other songs that weren't really in production.
I know. We're gonna
But
make
tonight,
millions.
millions. It might just people might just ask for no more flies and
Yeah.
just more
I'll sing more.
karaoke. But this is the only song I know. So it took me
What
a while
about
to find this
Wonderwall?
one.
Everybody
Wonderwall.
knows Wonder.
Tell them what to do to get bingo cards. And
Not hard, guys. We're gonna go to flyingo.ca, and you're gonna, if you have already, it's very simple. Just go there, and your card's gonna auto load for you. If you don't, though, just go to flyingo.ca and put in your email. It's gonna send you a code, and you're gonna get your card. And check your junk mail; it might have gone there. But very, very simple. But you're gonna want that if you're gonna play for some prizes. And somebody won last week, so
yeah, they did. It went to a nasty tiebreaker.
it is possible.
And
Find it.
but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. And already I'm so lonesome I could die.
This is good.
So, do you know it?
Oh, well, I know the song.
Leave it on a
I don't recognize it.
Last song, folks, and then we'll go play Flyingo. Oh, kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll. Why were we going to
wait for me.
harmonize?
Well, I'm trying to still
Hold
find the
me
words
like you'll never
here.
let me go.
You sure this is the same song?
It's my song.
What song did you?
I'm
which,
leaving
Oh,
on a jet
jet plane.
plane.
don't
I
know.
don't know when I'll be back again. Oh,
Oh,
babe,
baby.
I hate to
Don't
go.
You're so good.
There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. I'll tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Gotta scroll. Scroll, hold the D note.
Thing.
Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. And when I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring.
So
Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. And hold me like you'll never let me go. Oh, you like holding the D in your mouth. Oh, I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Hold the D in your mouth. Ooh.
there's no D in go.
The chord is the D.
To go.
Now wait, let me scroll before you keep that D. Hold it. Now the
Do.
time has come to leave you. One more time to let me kiss you. Then you close your eyes and I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to say
Goodbye.
so kiss me and
Smile for me.
tell me that you'll wait for me and hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's no D in
Go.
go.
I told you. I told you there's no D.
'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe,
I hate to do. There might be no D, but I'll put one there.
I'll put my D wherever I want. All right, folks, we are on a 2-song contract, and if you do want more, then, well, you can request them for next time.
2 songs a day. That's good.
That was fun. Space Age, you are.
Cheers to that, Space Age.
I promise you. If you're not having fun, join into TNL, folks, because we can light up the worst of days.
We do.
Doug said he used the extra dubbing to stuff his ears.
Did it work? I don't think it works.
Why did it get hot in
It's
here?
so hot in here.
Yeah.
I was the stage fright nerves.
Yeah. I think it was so many things in here.
Oh, baby.
Oh, but
I've been
now
waiting for this.
we will make this the time.
Go get your card. If you don't have one, go
Is
get your
this how
card.
to lose? Go get your card, folks.
We were at what, 96 last week?
We did
playing?
lose a few audience members, and
I can't imagine why. Like, if we, how
I
do you
know
not
why,
gain?
because they went over to Spotify to find us.
Well,
And
probably.
they'll come back to the YouTube to know that this is the only place that you can hear the original D&T. There's no D and go, but Tim can make a D anywhere.
Anywhere.
Put
Dough.
a D anywer. Dough.
That flat little beer is obviously good stuff.
Arctic Grayling. I feel like I'm back in church youth group campfire with odd beer.
I feel like you're missing the tambourine. We need a music trunk. Like tambourines and maracas.
I have 2 accordions.
That silly egg.
I have 2 guitars.
I'll shake an
we'll
egg.
get the egg. If we had people on the couch, they could join us. Now no one's going to want to come on the couch because they know that we're going to introduce a new segment.
Yeah, you're going to have to
called
sing and try to read
What
the winds.
the F is this song? You're going to have to try to read the winds and sing. Nobody will ever come back.
No one's ever coming back.
Oh,
Jeez.
shout out to Space Age Sunshine. It's good stuff.
Good stuff.
All right. Well,
Turn the fan on.
Yeah, I know. Whew.
All right.
All right. Well,
On to the good stuff.
we got the tough stuff done. So now we can open up our Flyingos, and we got 98 players. 98 players. We're going to need 2 more players. We're going to hit 100. I don't know what happens when we hit 100.
Should say 99. Just opened her up.
Oh, that was great. I mean, I can't wait to hear about it tomorrow.
Oh, Tiff's got a trumpet. I used to play a trumpet.
Wow.
You should start something.
You've been playing the skin flute, I heard.
I'm. Yeah.
You're just like the racers at the start of the show.
I like the tube that goes like, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, we'll get that.
Yeah.
Whatever we got, guys, bring your funky donkey. We got enough microphones for all your magical. I do want to get the other studio set up for actual people who can sing and play music. So if you do any
That's offensive to say it like that.
I mean,
actual
I know,
people.
but we can't pawn it off like we know what we're doing. Like we
No.
do, and we sound really good. But at the end of the day, it's like, people do this for a living, and we don't want to steal that from them.
That's true. We got to
it's
stay in our
just
lane. Yeah.
something fun that we like to do on the side is play music for you guys. And can't believe we did that.
Just that good.
Inhibitions did not come in this can.
Inhibitions.
Inhibitions. All right, well, you guys are waiting. You know what to do. You should see your, if I can grab the right mouse here. We just hit this button and bam! Weirdly, the Turbo Beetle showed
Turbo
up
Beetle?
as the first call of the night.
All right. Got to check my Flyingo card.
Hop Belong, Bad Joke Doug, Dreamcatcher, Peterbilt, Geo, Acid Cat, Hockey Mom, Peaks and Creeks, Ploy Buoy, Bearcat, Baltimoreon, Philly Burks, Big Rudd, Wya Wife, Steady Kenny, Allison, Charlie, Doug, Cousin Beavis, Eric, I can't read all the names. Timbo Jones, is that you?
Yeah.
Timbo Jones.
In the house.
Oh, guys, get your grandma playing Flyingo. It costs nothing, and boy, what can you win?
Yeah, we
Tim,
didn't talk
we
about
didn't even
that.
talk about that because maybe that'll seduce you to do more than just hang out and watch our karaoke party.
Well, this week you are getting one of my all-time favorite sun shirts from us. This is our, what would we call this one? Like, it's not snow camo. It's
It was
like
the bear on the back.
bear on
It
the
was,
back.
Yeah,
Awesome
cool catch camo.
Catch camo. So we've got one of those shirts. We also have 144 flies.
Graham just gave us a 1 out of 1.
That's
we
amazing.
We got to thank him for that.
That's a 10 out of 10, actually. You also can win 144 flies in a fishfield.ca very handy fly
Yeah.
box.
All
Just like
tied
that.
up, ready to fish, and all of those equal probably around $500, $600, $700 dollar
lot of
bills.
flies
If you
in
went
there.
to a fly shop, and if you went to fishfield.ca, it would be a little less because great prices on bulk flies, guide tested, proven flies over at fishfield.ca. But here we are. Let's call another one. If it doesn't automatically show up on your screen, just refresh your browser. Browser.
Dowser.
The buddy, the Holly. What did we call the better woolly bugger?
Betty Bugger.
Betty, and the Hauser.
Betty.
Anyways,
Betty
if
and the
we
Hauser.
do have tiebreakers here, folks. We have 2 different tiebreakers. We have one that is in your game, and I got one here that isn't in your game, just in case everybody makes it to the final. And I'm not trying. I just about reset the game.
Oh, don't
and,
do that.
All right, Atomic Worm and the Turbo Beetle. We do give a little bit of time, so it gets to you guys. Oh, he didn't give us a 1-for-1.
What?
He had 1 call and 1 on.
Oh,
So
well, we don't know.
disappointing.
Maybe not.
I'm gonna take it as it is.
The Facebook side of things. seems to be
Facebook,
freezing
because
up.
Facebook sucks. To be
Come on,
honest,
Harry,
guys.
Get over to YouTube.
Yeah, lots going on. Hopefully the YouTube isn't freezing up, but if it does freeze up, well, the Killer Bug is the third call. The Killer Bug, the Turbo Beetle, and the Atomic Worm is what's been called.
Some good
0
calls.
for 3. Looks
0 for
like
3.
Facebook coming in from Fly Trout. 3 for 3. Graham
Graham
Thurston.
was doing that.
We could have a winner in Graham if you do win. And if I apologize, deeply apologize for some of the people who bought. That is totally my bad. If you bought a Captain Clutch last week and I did not email you out the code, just if you win, just say did not get a code or whatever, I will see you here, and I have the ability to grant you immunity. So you will be taken care of. Don't stress. I will get those codes out this week. I was preparing for my songs, singing lessons and guitar lessons all week. So
A lot going on in the studio.
a lot going on. So anyways, let's get to the fourth call and see if the Duracell Jig Nymph gets anybody a Flyingo.
4 for 4 here, baby.
Yeah, we
Nowhere
got
near each
98.
other.
We got 98 here. Yeti,
so
Cowgirl
close.
Racer, Aggie Steady, Canoe Girl, Polly D, P Jones, Erica McNeil, Timbo Jones. I already said that. Harry Tats, Fitz, Eric. It just keeps ripping in here from the bottom up. Dean Dot.
Dean Dot.
There's a guy named Dean Dot in here. Dean Dot. Maybe Dean was already taken, so he went with Dean Dot.
Like Dean D-O-T or Dean period?
No, period.
Ah.
Just a Dean. Racer Raja. All right, folks. It's been a fun episode. I'm telling you what, that Space Age Sunshine is almost gone.
Pretty darn good.
We've been found out our favorite glute exercises today, and some of those included sitting, not sipping. It could make sense.
It could.
It could make sense.
You got to sit on your glutes.
Be a little more suggestive with your hat,
Just in case.
just in case.
I think they
All
just
right, the
give some-
Duracell Jig Nymph appeared. I don't see any winners here. I don't even have to look at the comments because, well, if it doesn't show up in your thing, you just got to refresh your browser, refresh whatever you're doing, and it should show up. And if it doesn't, well, you just follow in here and you say, "Hey, Dana, I got a bingo, and it didn't work." Card still sucking, Mr. McKenna. Graham is 4 for 4. He keeps upping our.
Yeah, but he did say he's giving us a 10. You guys are a 10 in my opinion, so.
Oh, he did. Okay.
to
Okay. Well,
clarify.
we won't even go for the 4 for 4. Everything's 100%. All right. Spin to win random Tim's Hopper. So just to recap, we got the Duracell Jig Nymph, the Killer Bug, the Turbo Beetle, the Tim's Hopper, and the Atomic Worm. So right there's 5 calls. Let's throw out another one.
No winners yet.
I don't know. Put in the comment. What do you need to win? Tell me what call you need to win, and maybe I have a little bit of way of jiggity switching things up. Not at all. It's completely random. 100% random. The 2-bit hooker. Will the 2-bit hooker make anybody challenge the game?
The doers.
I think we need a new computer. We got so much going on over here. This is just like we got.
So many screens and activities. all at
Yeah,
once.
I think we'll take a donation for Temu, a new computer, another can of Space Age Sunshine, like right now.
Right meow.
Gold Bob, please. Cam needs the Gold Bob Hopper. Graham's 4 for 5. Ken McCutch,
It's a lot.
need me a throbbing chubby. Well, Paul, there's no D in go.
Dough.
Oh, hold that D.
Hold the D.
Oh, sometimes these earpieces get
Yeah, they get a little achy.
a throbbing chubby. All right, well, let's head over
How
to
do
the
we not
call
get a winner
board.
there?
2-bit, how's your card sheet looking?
I have every one of them so far, and none of them near each other, really. Wow. It's crazy.
Look
that
at
can
you
have
go.
so
All
many.
right, spin to win, random picker. Boom, the TJ Hooker Stonefly.
First one I don't have. What did we get to? 6 last time?
I don't
Was
know,
it
but I'm
crazy
starting
low?
to feel like we're going to have a lot of ties.
Yeah, the longer it goes.
I know, the longer it goes. Right now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 calls and we don't have a winner. Oh
Graham's
my
5 for
goodness.
7.
Anybody who left and misses out on Flyingo is absolutely, irresistibly, unpredictably not cool.
Not cool.
Not cool. All right, spin to win. Random picker. Heading up next is the Waltz Worm. The Waltz Worm is the current fly that has been chosen.
Oh man,
Why
there's gonna
is
be so
nobody
many ties.
getting themselves? Trevor needs a sulfur compare done. Guys, I'm taking bribes because, well, I can hit those buttons if you want.
Actually, he said sulfur. Sulper
Oh,
compared
yeah,
to.
he's had some spelling mistakes.
Give him a break.
Oh wait, yep.
Oh,
Whoa,
I hear
we got a Yeti long barrel with immunity. Whee! I don't know who Yeti long barrel is, but I'm gonna verify their card here, Tim, and check out if they. Oh, looks like they got a row all the way across the top. Yeti long barrel, Yeti long barrel. Do we have any other winners?
Got one bingo. Who's Yeti Long Barrel?
I don't know. Who's Yeti Long Barrel? I don't know. Yeti Long Barrel. We have to decide. Well, they do have immunity, so we just have to decide and wait if somebody else pops into the screen and says they also have a bingo. Guys, don't go anywhere. Don't quit. Congrats. Rope-a-dope. No Photo Mojo. Are you Yeti Long Barrel? Do you have a new email?
Gavin's got a bingo too.
Oh, yep. We got another. Oh.
Here it comes.
Mike Ritzko. Got a bing. Oh, Bobber. We got you, Bobber. Megavin J. Bobber. I know sometimes it doesn't send through because so many people are playing and the system is overloaded, but we're just going to hang out here for a little bit and see what happens. We got Mr. Ritzko, who I know has immunity. And I don't know why he didn't enter his number, Mr. Ritzko, but I'm going to double check your immunity card here. Because that man always gets immunity. And see if anyone else has got any bingos.
Looks like 3. Is that what you have?
Yeah, Mike Ritzko, you've got yourself the cabin clutch. I knew that, so that's okay. I can add you to the tie. All right, everybody. Is anybody else? My wife got a bingo. Oh, NK Ritzko. So she doesn't have immunity. That's why. It's not Mike Ritzko. It's NK Ritzko.
To the doors.
Oh, well, we just got to decide
Yeah,
because you got to go to the tiebreaker and then we got to go through. But she went under the name Mike.
Dirty
Until the game caught her. The game caught her. All right, no Photo Mojo. Apparently he is Yeti Long Barrel. Graham, we appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us, racing from your fly tying club to here. The more the merrier. You have yourself a great night. I know you're out east in the Ontarios, and that's what happens when you don't win. All right, I think this is going to be it. So we're going to add these 3 people. We've got NK Ritzko, we've got Megavin J. Bobber, and Yeti Long Barrel. We're going to go add to the tie, so just double checking. Nothing else is coming in. All right, time is up. Add to the tie, Yeti. Add to the tie, Bobber. Add to the tie, Ritzko. And I think that's it. So now we've got all 3 people. Remember, this didn't work last time. And we had to do something like... I don't know why it didn't show up in that screen. So we went over here and we went to something I'm going to have to figure out in the off season. Tim's scratching his face.
Look at this.
That's so weird.
It's like I'm a mirage.
So weird. But if we go to this... Okay, so it should, let's take off this and go here. All right. That should show us all of the, what's happening here? Okay, so now we have the tiebreaker roster without any music. Let's get some music. You're going to see Soulful Chill Synth. And we're going back to this. And then what we need to do, wife has no sticker, yes. Love it. All right, so now the next thing that I need to do is open up the lobby. Open the lobby. Yes. All right, folks, everybody in the tie should see. They have been entered into the Thunderdome. The Thunderdome.
Thunderdome.
And so what's going to happen here is you're going to get some questions that come at you really quick. You're going to have a very short amount of time to answer these questions. And if you get them right, well, you're going to move on to the next round. Right, Tim? That's how it works.
That's how it goes.
All right, so I believe everybody has been entered into the Thunderdome. Let's just make this a little more pretty and see how it goes from here. All right, entering into the Thunderdome, and I'm picking the first question of the night is simply headed out to them now. Bingo, bango, they've got the question. They've got the question, the break roster. We've got people answering. Oh no, I think somebody ran out of time. Mike did not answer the question properly or at all. D came in as D. All right, so what we get a chance to do here is reveal the answers. Oh, Yeti and Bobber are moving on. Yeti and Bobber are moving on. And while eliminating the losers, we've got down to 2 survivors.
Oh, but wait, so who has an immunity? Who does it right now? Yeti
The
has
person who didn't is gone.
Oh, so both have
both
it.
these have immunity.
Man, somebody's winning.
Yep, both have immunity, so we're not going to get to go see the Doors of Doom. Somebody is just going to straight up win, which is magic. All right, coming up for the next question is... Boom, questions going out now, folks. What will fly night? Oh, Yeti, B, Bobber, B. Whoa, what are we going to both pick? B. Oh, we got a question change. Oh, we got a question change. Oh, we got a question change. Oh, we both got a question change. An answer change is what I meant. And it looks like now we can reveal the answer, and the answer is I knew this is gonna have another tiebreaker that we can do after this. All right, eliminating the losers, survivors both eliminating the losers. We didn't lose anybody that time. All right, now for the next question. The next question, folks. The next question of the night is coming to you guys live now. Bing, bang, boom. What will fly? Yetis. Oh, both chose quickly. They chose. Oh,
a change.
Oh, we have. Let's reveal the answers. They're both right. We've
That's twice they've snuck in.
We've got some gamers here, folks. We've got some gamers.
How many questions you got over there?
I got 5. And then I have another tiebreaker, so don't go anywhere, folks. We've got legit tiebreakers. All right, next question is coming up right now. Coming at you now. Check your phones. Your next question is coming up.
Ooh, quick. Any changes?
They stuck together. They stuck together. Let's reveal the answers. They both win. Oh, we're gonna get down to the final. I gotta change I gotta make the questions harder.
Yeah, you do.
That's what I gotta do. All right, eliminating the losers, which were 0. And now for the final question before we go to the ultimate tiebreaker. Is coming at you guys live right now. Here we go. You've got the final question coming to you. And I think this one might be the somewhat easiest of all. Oh, we've got a split decision here, folks. This could be it. We could have a loser and we could have a winner on the final answer. Oh my goodness. The question is, what is the main river that Fly Fishing Bow River Outfitters guides on?
And what were the answers?
One was... Bobber got it wrong. Bobber down.
What did he choose?
I think it was a she.
Oh, what did she choose?
I don't know. I don't know the answers. I just play the game. Not.
Well, Yeti does it.
Oh, eliminate losers. Oh my goodness. Now we're down to Yeti. And folks, well, it just quite simply... I'm going to send him the joy button. All right, Paul, I think this is you. Give them math. I should, yeah. Skill tested question. And
Just like that, he wins.
He wins. He should have got it.
And he was smart. He's got an immunity card.
Oh, I got to reset the tie. Oh, there we go.
There he
Immunity
is.
verified. Yeti is the winner.
Woo.
Yeti is the winner.
Nice job,
Yeti
buddy.
is the winner. The winner is Yeti right there. Super happy to say, Yeti, let us know.
That's awesome.
Another intense.
Got yourself
Another
a nice,
intense
sun shirt
episode.
and flies.
And while we got the favorite part of the show coming up, let's say thanks to our sponsors. Give us a minute to do that. Don't leave. Do stay with us because this is the part of the show where we get to share our wins. And mine and Tim's songs cannot be your wins.
It can.
But can if you want it.
Innovation is in our DNA here at Fishpond, and this year we're raising the bar. From the brand new Storm Shadow line with industry-first weather resistance to new Nomad neck models crafted for any application. Built for every mile, the entire line is crafted for the rugged demands of adventure travel to the ease of everyday angling. Head on over to fishpondusa.com to find a dealer near you.
All right. Music on again.
It's right here.
Well, folks, hopefully you haven't left. This is definitely our favorite part of the show. We're going to share our wins. And what is a win? It's simply what is important now. We'd love to share in this group and to support each other through the good times and the bad, and that's what this space is for. We ask that you drop something in the comments, something maybe great about your week or something that wasn't so great that you would like some people thinking and praying for you.
Yeah.
And that's as simple as it is. We're going to go through ours and then yours as well and read them out. And it's a super fun time to just reflect on our week and be intentional about the weeks to come.
Yeah, we want to thank Jared and Mountain View Benefits for making this part of the show, which a lot of you find to be one of your most favorite. And I know you're like, well, we just had a whole lot of fun, and we did. But this is the part that is missing in a lot of things in the world, is the ability to be vulnerable with each other and just kind of open up after we've had a lot of fun, maybe a couple space-age sunshines. And just share, like Tim said, what's important now. And kind of what this is like it's dubbed the red car theory or whatever. You know, you see a red car, you have a red car, and then all of a sudden you see red cars everywhere. And that's what we want to encourage you guys to do, is just kind of go look for your wins every single week, because you know that you're going to have to report back to all of us and share. And it doesn't mean that you conquered the world. A win doesn't always mean a win. It's just what's important now. Share what's on your heart, what's on your mind. And then we'll start off sharing with you guys so you kind of know what it's all about. And then we're going to jump in. We're going to put all of your comments up on the screen, your wins. We're going to read them out. We're going to share I'm telling you, if you're just going through an absolute dog of a time, and that's what's important now is, life sucks, everything sucks, I hate everything. Put it out there, because there's a group of people in here, such as yourself, known as the TNL fam, and sometimes that song comes in hot. Maybe it doesn't come in hot at all. Yeah, throw them in there. Let us know. So Tim always starts off first, then I'll go, and then we'll jump into you guys.
All right, so my win for the week. This is going to be a bit of a broad spectrum kind of win. I found my week to be extremely reflective, and I think if there's one word that I would tie it all together with, it is going to be gratitude. And that gratitude comes from a lot of places. I got to kind of start off right after leaving the show last week. I went away fishing for the weekend with a good buddy Eric, who's I know watching tonight as well. And just getting those times away with friends, you know, it was almost one of those kind of bummer, like, oh, not a lot of people came. It ended up just being me and him, and we went up to Cold Lake. But just getting to share in laughs and good times with a good buddy, it's just something that I'm super grateful for. And it just kind of took that into the rest of my week. You know, right now, for me personally in my life, I have a lot of big things on the horizon, but life is kind of slow right now in the sense that I don't have a lot going on. And I'm so grateful for days like this where I absolutely look forward to my Thursdays coming down.
Brisket.
Brisket. And just, you know, coming down midday and just getting to hang out with Dane all day. It's one of those things that I think connecting with your people is so important, and remembering that the time you have with them should be meaningfully spent. And it doesn't mean you have to do anything extravagant, but being intentional with your time. And so my week was full of gratitude. I'm thankful for a lot of things in life, and this just being one of them. But grateful for all of you, and grateful for all the good things in my life. Even when things aren't like all pizzazzy and a lot going on, I think it's just important to reflect and remember the good things in your life, your parents, your friends, your family, everything that means something to you. So find time for them. That's also important. Yeah.
Beautiful.
How about you, sir?
Gratitude. What's important now is gratitude. That's what I'm hearing you say.
Absolutely.
And what a life it is to live where you choose gratitude. And to be cliche, gratitude is an attitude, but it truly is, because you have to choose it, because the opposite tends to choose us more than gratitude chooses us. Maybe gratitude never chooses us, but we always have to choose it. But when we do choose it, there's so much good that comes out of it, because you can't find yourself complaining, bitching, whining when you're sitting there being grateful or thankful. There's a lot of research on this, so feel free to dig into that, or just read Tim's shirt and believe what I have to say about
He's not
this.
often wrong. I mean, I can't argue.
I'm wrong a lot, just so you know. But as I said earlier, this red car theory, it's just kind of magical, because all week I'm still looking at things through a very bright light and a juicy spectrum of like, is this my win? What can I share with the TNL fam? What can I tell them? What's important now? And I just keep finding myself reflecting, like Tim said, being very grateful for things, because it changes your perspective. Guys, I haven't been to this scene in a long time with just me, so I feel kind of weird. I just have to make one little adjustment about this headpiece up here. There it goes. Yeah, so what's important now for me? Well, a win is Monday. One of mine and one of Aaron's clients, who I got to know, he was up here. He's crazy. Larry's crazy. Okay. Mr. Dr. Lawrence Kwang. Okay. You can Google his long list of accomplishments, and that doesn't even compare or give you enough to understand how awesome this guy is. A very kind, compassionate. He works in like, what's children's called?
Pediatrics.
Pediatrics, and in the ER. So he sees children at their absolute worst. And people fly patients in from all over the world to see him to save their kids. And if you have kids, you know how pretty cool that is. And he's just the kindest, softest soul. And so he's also crazy, like I said. Larry the Legend is what his new lady calls him. And he's out ice climbing in around Golden area. And so he was coming back to Calgary to fly back home. And he said to me and Aaron, we should go for steak and wine. And so we did. And I think we were almost 4 hours at the restaurant. And people there probably thought we were idiots. But we were just genuinely laughing about life and things. And you know, the big changes that Larry's making in his life, and it just was fantastic. We left there talking to Aaron on the way home, and it was like, man, we're so blessed that this is our job. And I don't think we truly know, we don't have enough gratitude for the impact that we have on people's lives. And you might think, well, you're just a fly fishing guide. But I think of it so much bigger than that. And that night just made me realize the blessing that we get to be, the privilege, the blessing we have in people's lives. And it was magical. I'm still like buzzing from that. And like Tim said, it's getting to hang out with your people, making time for your people. And yeah, you know, I remember when Larry booked his first trip and it was like a last minute, you know, can I kind of go tomorrow? And he was up here and we made it work and whatever. And it's just like, we get lifelong friends through this job, and that's really cool. And yeah, it's just such a blessing to do what we do and get to spend a lot of time with strangers who become really good friends. So I'm very grateful for that dinner. Yeah. Also can go on a million things, and just, you know, guy came over today, had a phenomenal conversation, you know, heads in a blender of crap. And I forget often how important it is to just have somebody to listen to you.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we've talked about it for a couple weeks here with like mental health and suicide and attempted suicides and dudes' brains going wild and crazy, and someone reaches out and you're panicking. You're like, I don't know how to handle you. You probably don't have to. You probably just have to listen. So I do want to introduce something to you guys that I'm really kind of going to run with for a little bit. It's kind of for the men in the group, and it's called the Surplus Man. I don't know if that's going to focus. Okay. And so I'm going to run with this. Just kind of had a bit of an epiphany the last few nights, but I think, and Paul commented in here, like, just get off of social media. Stop being a keyboard warrior. Treat people how you wanted to be treated. Yeah, there it is. And it's profound, because this surplus man, think of it like this. You're either a man who is a negative impact, so you're a minus on society. You take more than you give. You're a net zero, so you live by yourself, you pay your own rent. Or you're a surplus man, where other people have a better life because of you. Because your life, what we've said since day one doing Thursday Night Live, because we asked ourselves, when it gets tough and nobody shows up, and you know, we're not making millions of dollars doing this, and the dream is what? It's futile. And then we said, well, no, if we choose that we impact 2 people each, then we've doubled our footprint. And you know, seeing everybody in here, I think we're winning. And I'm encouraging everybody to go forward and just be a surplus man, and not just sit there and be residual or net zero or I don't think anyone's negative. You know, there's few people like that, but even a net zero where it's like you're kind of taking and giving the same amount. Let's encourage each other to be surplus men. You don't have to be an alpha man, a beta male, whatever it is. I want you to be a surplus man. So ask yourself, am I giving more than I'm taking? And I can truly tell you it's an exponential feeling that I believe our purpose on earth is to serve people and to not be of ourselves, whether that's biblical, spiritual, or just philosophical. And yeah, I think the more you give, it's this weird thing, like, 5 loaves and 2 fishes. Like, what can you possibly do with that? And you might ask yourself, well, I don't really have much to give. Well, you have enough to give. And when you start to give, it comes back tenfold and you start to make an impact on the world. So I don't know where I'm going to run with it. Maybe we just hashtag TSM, the surplus man, or, a new hashtag for us. But it's what I want us to be, is surplus men. That's my win for the week.
Profound.
Now you guys. Neil Smudgy. I love this. Win or not, or a comment like this. We're grateful, Neil, that you tune in, and we love you too, brother.
Yeah. Cole, my win has been taking my boy fishing the past couple weekends. Can't wait for more adventures. Not a very big boy. That's awesome.
Scooter's win of the week. Tim having backup vocals. Yeah, I know. I bet I win it. The surplus man. I made a lot of ears happy tonight. Or
filled them with dubbing.
We quit. That we quit singing. We only sang 2 on the set.
Yeah.
I mean, my set was 12 songs.
Oh, that's funny. Cam, win is just being able to look forward to Thursday nights. This week has been a grind and having a bunch more in the next while. Whether I'm here or at home or out on a job, I know I can find some balance.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Dave, my win. First time not tracking my calories in over a year. Stayed home and ate way too much junk, but felt nice to have a break from the regimen. And that's so important for your brain to just realize that you can just let go, and you're going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to crush it again.
Gary, what's important now? Lost a dog yesterday. Passed naturally, but horrible feeling finding her. We just lost one 2 weeks ago to cancer.
Man.
Never ready. Sorry to hear that, bud.
Kind of sad when when one goes and the other one's like...
Yeah, so tough.
Nah, Paul, my win is making it through the gauntlet to win tonight. I'd also like to say step away from social media, the keyboard, and treat others like you want to be treated.
Tom, my win this week was having neighbors help each other dig out from our snow ice storm. Finding only quality people in lots of places.
That's right. Kenny, my win for the week was not making it up for brisket tonight. But getting to see the kids at hockey really progressing and taking what they learn and practice into the game situations, it helps me believe my coaching is making a difference, and that's the biggest win. Love you all. Have a great week. LPCF OQP, the surplus man.
Oh man,
Mr. Riley
in the house. This boy is celebrating another trip around the sun. My 57th time around the sun takes place on Wednesday. Thankful for life, living, family,
and of course, live streaming. Oh yeah. Man, OG's right there.
OG, buddy. Good to see you in here.
And happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
That's an OQP right there, guys. My win is getting plugged into the show with a little nudge from Ken has been awesome. He was supposed to come up for brisket too. What a bright spot this is becoming my week. You guys are great. You are great.
Awesome. Jeremy, my win is seeing Dana's post this week with mentioned person, Larry and Aaron, inspiration.
Yeah.
Also, go Seahawks.
My win for the week is I became a grandpa.
Yeah,
Round
buddy.
of clicks.
Yeah.
Mac was born a week ago. Mama and baby doing great. I already ordered him his first fly rod. I've not stopped smiling since he arrived. Looking forward to making memories with him like I did with my grandpa. Also got good news from my surgeon. My shoulder is healing nicely. Life is good. Love you guys. Love you too, Dan.
Buddy. Mr. Sather, my win for the week was that my daughter brought my 4-year-old grandson for a visit. Great entertainment value. Hopefully I'm able to get out and about soon that I can go with watch grandson's hockey.
Yeah, hopefully you're healing up good.
Yeah.
I will check out Surplus Man. That's right. It's just something I started, so I don't. It's a way we can all think of kind of building this motion. Roger, my win for the week: staying safe through all the ice and the freezing, frigid temps. I might have added frigid in there, but looking forward to I-4 Monday night if the coming storm doesn't dump on us as predicted. My daughter's getting back to normal, still a little sore, but fortunately she had no lasting injuries from her accident last week, and hopefully everybody else is.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, great, Jeff. We feed one another. It's empowering. I know what I like, but just seeing what you like, it's awesome to see you found peace. Yeah.
Harry Tats win. As a person who has many wins, many men.
Also
There
wins.
too. Men in her life, stoked to have an incredible amount of surpluses, as well as one main one who is by my side every day. You two are also a big part of that. That's right. We're surplus.
Love it.
We can be surplus women too.
Absolutely.
I'm surplus woman.
Oh, the mayor's wife.
Oh,
Landon
the
turned
mayor's
13
grandson.
this week. Fourth
Now
grandchild,
a teen.
now
Wow.
a teen.
Wow.
Oof.
You know what happens
Makes you
when
feel
they
young, doesn't it?
You know what happens when they get old. Yeah. Scooter, thank you guys for another fun week. Always great laughs with the TNL fam. Everyone have a great week. Until next week, we'll see you guys.
Trevor, my win was getting out and enjoying the warm weather this afternoon and going for our first family walk. Oh, that's great.
Oh, yeah. Charlie, my win for this week was getting to spend most of the weekend having the mayor and grandma stay over with the boys, then celebrating Landon becoming a teenager on Tuesday.
Oof. Crazy.
These are all songs I made. This whole playlist for the wins.
It's great.
I'll put them on a Spotify account one day or another.
Great song.
We did keep it short-ish, and then I started, playing my set, and then you sang
Our
along. And you didn't want it to be our set; you wanted it to be my set, and then that was what it was. And
Don't resist. Just
I won't.
exist.
I won't. Just exist. That sounds like words that would get you in trouble in court. I said,
yeah.
don't resist, just exist. That's not consent, Tim.
There's no D in exist.
But there's the D in you. 25 years of prison. We can always keep it fun and light. Next week, we're tying up Polish pheasant tail and the Clifford skating caddis.
Clifford skating caddis.
I can bet you that those two flies are going to catch more fish in your lifetime than any other fly combo set that we've tied on TNL ever.
Ooh, that's a
Ever.
bold statement and not a wrong one.
I will make that statement proud and loud. As loud as I can be. And yeah, guys, episode 5. That means the season is almost half over.
But if
When we
that's
hit 6.
episode 4 today, that means we are
5.
No,
And then
today's 4.
6 means halfway done. Oh, I don't know what we're at. 139
140.
for 5,000.
36 started.
But this year, they've all been around 3 hours, so that should add something onto the longevity of it.
That's true.
We want to thank Space Age Sunshine for the
giving
fun
you the
juice.
music.
For supplying you guys with the entertainment. All right, well, looks like the winds have ceased to exist. Be a surplus man or a surplus woman, and make sure you're not net zero or net negative. I have to think of a
not
better
net
word
negative.
for the net negative.
Just
It's not
terrible.
catchy. Just, well,
Douchey.
douche. But yeah, until we meet again next week,
Look for the red cars.
look for the red cars. Look for your wins. I can't wait to hear them all next week. And yeah, guys like Adrian weren't here, and some other people.
some other people.
I'm gonna get to talking to
Playing
you. Busy life. Struthers popped in quickly and conflict of schedules. He needs to figure out his life.
That's
We can do that for him.
Yeah.
Anyways, love you guys,
Love
girls, all of you.
Till next week.
See you next week.
Another Thursday done. Season 8 feeling great. TNL family, we love you.
Pass the bobbin to the left-hand side. Pass the bobbin to the right-hand side. Take a breath and enjoy the ride. TNL fam, we're by your side. We're by your side. Tied up the flies, we shared the night. Dana guided the ship just right. Tim spun magic on the vice so clean. Season 8 rolling like a funky dream. The patterns dance, the laughter flow. The TNL fam just stole the show. OQP forever, hearts align. Love people catch fish, that's a state of mind. Hearts align, love people catch fish, that's a state of mind. Pass the bobbin to the left-hand side. Pass the bobbin to the right-hand side. Thanks for coming, enjoy the night. TNL fam, you shine so bright. We're by your side. Oh, TNL family, we love you. Season 8 forever. Good night, everybody. See you next Thursday.
Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.